What's up, guys? AWO here, Order. Uh, on this Wednesday night, uh, yeah, Wednesday night. It's Wednesday, yeah, okay, it's Wednesday. Just making sure it's Wednesday. What's up, sideways? I don't know why I was doing that. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday, so I don't know why I was doubting having. I don't know. Thinking it was not Wednesday for a second, but it is Wednesday. What's up, guys? Yeah, I hope you're all having a good night. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. This is not this is nothing really. This stream is not not like last night. It's not gonna be anything like last night. We're not doing an intervention in the Rock and looking at the Costco guys. That's pretty hilarious. And I had to trim some stuff out from that channel. Not from that channel, from that video. So it could stay so it could be up. Because NBC Universal did hit me. Fuck NBC Universal. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck NBC. But that stream is still is up. It's just some stuff is trimmed out. Not a lot, but some stuff. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck NBC Universal, man. Fuck them. They can go to hell for I care. I'm kidding. But yeah, this is not a Marvel DC video game, Star Wars. Well, actually, okay, what is that? Be right back. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, it's not going to be anything that it's not be a caveat, a grace, or whatever. We're not going over that. We're not going to talk about news. We're not going to have a discussion topic. It's not like that. This is just basically a live stream. Yeah, announcements, plans, basically. Sorry, I had to mute some stuff. I'm sorry. Okay. So none of me. It's probably not going to be a long ass stream. I don't know how long it's going to be. Honestly, it won't be a long stream. Okay. So sit back, relax, listen up. I'll let you put questions in the in the chat if you want. Okay, but this is just announcements. Okay, and I could do this easily as a video, but you know what? I'd rather do it as a stream because more people on, gets people's thoughts. Right? It's live thoughts instead of in the comments. But yeah, that's the point of this. That's why I'm doing this. All right. Yeah. So like December. December's coming up. Yes, we're still in November. We're getting to the end of November, but December's coming up very, very soon, right? Very, very soon is December. Pretty next week is December, right? And it's a big month if you're into entertainment, okay? I mean, there's movies, video games, Christmas, holidays, events, all that, right? It's a big month for the end of 2024. It's a big month for the end of 2024. Okay? Okay, and I plan to have some fun in the final month of 2024 with you guys. Okay, I plan to finish out this year with a bang. With a bang, yeah, for you guys. Okay, I love bringing content to you guys. I love you guys in the chat. Right, and then we're gonna watch 2024 ends. 2025 is a brand new year, and it's gonna be fun as hell. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna bring a link to you, blinded. I don't know. I don't know. I think you're listening. I think this is a solo stream. This is not really a discussion stream. This is just a solo stream. It's yeah. See, this is just sorry, blinded. This is not really a a stream for guests. It's just a solo stream because this is announcements. This is just plans I have. I really don't have. That's it. If you're listening, because I have nothing else to talk today about, honestly. But I'm gonna get into some. So what we're gonna do for this channel next month? Well, of course. Well, starting next week. Okay, I'll invite blinded because maybe I want to go longer than. Um, maybe I want to go longer than what I anticipate, and actually kind of have fun. But starting next week, it's a maybe. I might do Skeleton Crew after show. Okay, next week, Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I might do that. Okay, now where's the grass? Okay, okay. So I'm probably gonna do that Skeleton after crew. Not Skeleton Crew after show. I'm not gonna do the first. I'm not gonna do it right after. But the first two episodes are on Monday. I'm not gonna do it right away on Monday. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that for Tuesday. Okay, the after show. So the first spoiler reviews will be on a Tuesday because I'll be probably busy Monday night. I'll probably watch it after 10 o'clock. So by the time I finish watching the first two episodes, it'll be around midnight. So I'm not gonna do it on Monday, the first two episodes, and then the rest of the series goes to Tuesdays. Okay. So that if I do Skeleton Crew for Creatures Commandos, yeah, there'll be an after show. Okay. On I think Thursday is Creature Commandos. Let's just make sure the date. I don't know the exact date. I feel fresh. I don't know.
Is it a bid show?
Not really. What?
Is Creature Commandos a weekly show or is it a binge show?
I think it's a weekly show.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so. Let me see. I think it's a weekly show. Yeah, weekly until January 9th.
Oh,
It's a
January
seven
9th.
episode
Okay.
series. Yeah, December 5th. I think it's the
Because
5th.
they already got all of the. I mean, the show is going to be out there. Surprise.
Uh, you know what? It's not one of their big shows. Well, it's
Yeah, I know.
animation. It's animation. They're never gonna make
Well,
a
I'm
big
curious
show.
to see what the reviews are. I don't really want to look at a review. I kind of want to watch the show and look, but I mean,
I can
yeah, it
see
kind
mixed
of sucks a
reviews.
bit.
I anticipate mixed
Possibly.
reviews.
You anticipate mixed reviews?
Yeah,
I have no like rule of thumb right now, so I'm not sure.
yeah. So I think December 5th. Let me check the date. What date is it? That's a Thursday. It's not a Sunday
Hmm.
because they're not releasing on Sundays. I know that. Is that a Thursday? Let me just check quickly.
Wait, so does it launch with like 2 episodes then?
Yeah, it's 2 episodes. Okay,
Okay.
it is a Thursday. And then weekly to January 9th. Yeah. So we're going to probably do that after show for that.
Hmm.
I don't know if they're going to, I don't, they haven't said if they're going to do it like at least at 9 p.m. Eastern, you know. I don't think they said
Hmm.
that. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, they don't do that because it's not really one of their it's not really one of their big shows. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
It's
Max
seven
show, right?
episodes. Seven.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now I kind of wish I got the review code. I should have asked RJ how to get the review code.
Yeah. I think he's on a different stream right now. I don't know where the grassy is.
Cause yeah, I wanted to binge something. I kind of didn't want to wait weekly. I don't really see the need for it being a weekly show.
Neither do I. Uh,
Yeah, I thought it was binge to be honest, but yeah, that definitely sucks in
that's
my
not the
opinion.
HBO thing. HBO doesn't do binge.
Yeah, that sucks in my opinion. Would have been nice to have been like, hey, it's the holidays. Here's a taste of the DCU or
Uh huh.
and yeah, give it a binge, but okay.
Here's my picture going away.
But I mean, after Aaron gets through his stuff, we got some interesting news I want to talk about for sure. Very controversial news. It's a rumor, but I mean, I don't know why this person would say such a thing if there wasn't some truth to it. Maybe it's not the whole truth, but
Well, people are making a big deal about this picture that I showed you on
yeah, the CCPX or
yeah,
XP, yeah, whatever it's called.
yeah. They think it's gonna be the trailer. I don't think so. It's a comic book thing. It's by a comic book artist.
Yeah, it just looked like a promotional material.
Do they announce comic books as CCXP too?
Wait, you're talking about the image that we saw?
Yeah.
That was for the movie.
Was it? Are you sure?
Yeah, it was for the movie. Yeah, because the logo
Oh,
was for the
okay.
movie, and it looks like David Cornsweat as well. Yeah, that's for the movie.
Okay.
It's promotional material. They created a poster, and they're promoting the movie. That's what they're, you know. I don't know whether that means there's going to be a trailer or not, but they're clearly
They did.
starting. I mean, they did that San Diego Comic Con, right? They showed us the
I think they did New York too.
yeah, they gave us a look at the logo, right? And then they
Yeah.
also were selling it. So, I mean, yeah, I don't just more promotion, that's it.
Yeah, Warner Bros. Is going to be there. Yeah, I just know that. Disney's not going to be
Mhm.
there because they were just
Yeah,
there.
Warner Brothers is usually there.
Yeah.
That's why people assume there might be a trailer, but we don't know for sure.
I personally would not release a trailer there. I
I'll
personally
wait.
wouldn't.
I'll wait to say what happened sideways. We'll let Aaron get through his
Yeah, okay.
announcements.
Yeah, so I'll probably do Star Wars Skeleton Crew on the Tuesday. I mean, it comes out Monday, the first two episodes,
Hmm.
but I'll probably wait to Tuesday to do it. The
Okay.
show, if I like the first two episodes, I'll think about doing a third. I mean,
Yeah, tell me
um,
about it because I have no interest in
yeah.
watching
I
it.
mean, I
So,
with Acolyte, I didn't do a lot of episodes. I've got what episode six,
mhm.
midway, maybe episode 5 or 6.
What do you
uh,
mean? We got through what? We started doing it for what after episode 3, I think.
yeah, maybe around there. Yeah, okay, episode 3. Yeah, uh, oh yeah, because we did a couple episodes back to back together. I think,
Hmm.
right? Yeah. Um, and then, yeah, Creature Commandos probably be every Thursday at night if if they
Yeah.
if they're gonna release it at night.
Well, I have the time to do it, so I guess you might as well.
I don't remember when they released Peacemaker. I don't remember exactly the time they released Peacemaker
No, yeah, I don't remember either.
because I did not watch Peacemaker at 9 p.m. I watched like some of it the next day online on the app.
The brick says he will be Darth
Okay.
Revan in Star Wars Knights of
Um,
the Old Republic movie.
Blind, we have a
That's what
bit of
Red says.
announcement to make too. Together, collab. We talked about in Discord.
Yeah.
You want to sell us? Sell this? What we want to do
Wait,
together?
what disc? What which collab?
Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah, the Marvel Rivals. Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about. We had one like I think a couple months ago. We were supposed to do the DC
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna.
We'll do that Christmas vacation, man. Like we'll do that then.
Okay.
When you're not doing a lot of. I don't want to make you do homework when
Yeah,
you're
I
actually
wanna.
do
I
actual
wanna.
homework.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean today I didn't do anything because it's just I just couldn't do anything. So I went out. I went to the gym.
Yeah.
I do have a weird story from that gym because This is not my normal gym that I go
Uh,
to. I hate going out in public and someone approaching me saying some shit. That's the basis of the story.
what is? I want to hear.
Uh,
What is?
Afterward, I was gonna stream tonight, but then I was like, well, I didn't tell any. I told everybody in the weekend, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
play
yeah,
Mercenaries.
yeah. If I stream the weekend, it's gonna be the afternoon. It's not gonna be at
Yeah.
night.
So me and Aaron, I'll get some other people too if they want to come on, but I mean, because we're
RJ,
Marvel, yeah, RJ's
he's gonna
definitely
get
gonna be playing it, so I'll ask him to. Um, I'll ask Monkey. I'll ask Quanzium because it's
get
a free to play
Obama.
game. I don't think. Yeah, he don't got no console, so
Really?
yeah, he doesn't really. He plays on his gaming laptop, League
Uh,
of Legends. He's not interested in any other game but League of Legends.
oh,
Yeah, but that's not why I hang out with Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is a philosopher, so to speak. Very deep kind of person,
remember,
you
guys.
know.
Remember, Marvel Rivals is free, but you probably have to pay for probably like
Um,
for
yeah,
this.
you're gonna probably pay for skins. I'm not gonna.
I'm not paying for
I
skins.
don't listen. I refuse to pay for skins. I mean, if the game is so addictive, I might have to cave my rule, but I don't think so. I think I might play it for a couple of streams and then leave it as that. We'll play through some characters and see.
Yeah,
Yeah, if it's good, I'll maybe play a couple. Maybe I'll put like 40 hours into the game and then call it a day. And say I played the game.
I would.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
this is not a long term game I'm gonna be
honestly,
playing.
If Indiana Jones did come out for PS5, I would have streamed that
Yeah.
instead of rating.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't.
Uh,
I mean, the thing is, like, I've waited. Like, I don't. I never played Resident Evil 4. I've not been spoiled. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like, if I'm not looking for it, then that's also the case. And also, I'm not been on social media. Like, I haven't been on Threads. I actually posted on Threads saying I was gonna leave, but then I deleted it because I'm like, I don't know. There's no point in me saying that. I'm still gonna be around. I look at stuff, but I'm just not gonna be super active. I don't really want to be on all these platforms anymore. I'd rather just have my YouTube channel and say
blinded,
what I want on my YouTube channel.
blinded, guys, blinded to get the joke. What's the
What?
turkey mean?
Yeah, the turkey. I didn't get this joke. Everybody send me turkey shit today. I'm like, well, I don't.
Fucking
What
with
the hell's going
Snyder.
on?
I was talking
What
about
was it
Zack
about?
Snyder. Zack Snyder.
Oh, Zack Snyder. Okay, yeah, that's what
Was
a 3-year old meme at this point. I can't even remember.
was it 3 year old? Was it 2021?
Yeah, I think it was 2021. It's been a long time.
I just want to make a reenactment of I don't have all the graphic novels James Gunn has, but like I just want to get some like graphic novels and do the exact same thing for the
Mm,
DCU. Like James, you know, like
yeah.
get some different graphic novels of DC and have make a turkey. Unfortunately, we don't do American
Ah, damn.
Thanksgiving.
No, we already celebrated our
Kiss,
Thanksgiving.
kill, smash, murder the creature commando characters. Um,
I don't even know the characters, so I couldn't even tell you. I know obviously Lady Frankenstein and the fish lady, but
I'll definitely not kiss or marry the I'll probably kiss and marry most likely the um
the
can't be
bride of
Cersei.
Frankenstein. Oh yeah, Cersei is there too, yeah.
I mean, I know she'll probably turn us into like a blasphemorph, as it's called in DC. I think a
Right.
blasphemorph, an animal. But come on, Cersei's hot.
I guess
Like,
we would
come on.
have to fuck Cersei. We can't marry Cersei, so
No.
yeah, that's out of the
Here's
question.
the thing: Cersei will most likely fuck you because she'll probably
But
seduce you. She'll probably seduce you, not the other way around. You know.
yeah.
Frankenstein and the fish. Uh,
Oh
if
shit,
it
there's
looked
this
like
guy have a bomb in
If it
here.
looked like Monica Bellucci from Beetlejuice, didn't he have something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that for sure.
Okay. The turkey. Yeah. Yo, Degrassi. What does the turkey mean? I like
Yo, what's
Degrassi.
up, Degrassi?
Uh,
I'm curious
um.
to hear what Degrassi says about maybe he probably knows what's been going on.
Oh, I
This
showed him it.
Oh, he showed him it. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I want to hear his thoughts because
Yeah. He's.
I feel like is a little bit random. So I feel like there's some truth to it, and I'm very concerned because I feel like this is again, I don't want to say it until we get to it, but I feel like this is history repeating
I didn't see
itself.
the Melvin reveal.
The for what in Creatures Commando,
And no, I think the movie. I don't know. No,
the movie.
I don't know.
Oh, they announced
Uh,
something today. I didn't even see. Did
I
they?
know.
Oh, okay.
Well, like it's actually today. There's a little bit of a pickup in the movie news today. The past 2 days there was barely anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's the holidays.
yeah, but yeah, I know.
I don't expect anything.
We're gonna post a
There is
turkey for.
some there is some rumors about what will be at the Game Awards though. Very
Oh,
kind of mid, but
drop that.
there is
Yeah,
definitely
Superman
one big
trailer.
thing.
Drop
The
that, bud.
Superman's trailer. No,
Drop it.
a game, a series is getting a trailer for. We'll see what it is because there's a lot of rumors about what they're doing with this franchise next. So
Are you
I
good?
hope it's. We'll talk about that.
Are you doing Couture Chronicles?
No, I don't think so. The I wanted to if Red's in the chat. I mean, well, I think the Game
Yeah,
Awards is
he's
on
in
a
it.
Thursday, so I don't know if he
Why are they
would
doing?
want to
Why
do
do
it,
they do
but
it on a Thursday? Why is this on a weekday?
I
Why
don't
can't they do
know.
it like on a Friday or a Saturday or something? Like
They
I know
should,
it's
in
not.
my opinion, they should do it after December and allow the games in December to actually get nominated. Because I feel like there's been a couple of years where there's been big games that came out in
What's
December. I mean, Halo
yeah?
Infinite, well,
A
Cyberpunk
lot
was
of
broken, but
games come out in November,
Indiana
December.
Jones this year's. Yeah, it's so stupid that they have that cutoff
What's the
point. It
cutoff
doesn't even make
date?
sense. It's like
They have a,
November. November's the cutoff date. So it's like also another game that didn't get nominated and had to get nominated the following year was
so
Jedi
Indiana Jones would be
Fallen
eligible
Order.
for next year, despite coming out this year.
Yeah, but no one is gonna even remember. Like next year, it's so stupid. It
What
doesn't
about a
even make
trailer?
sense. It's like next year has all these big games. Like, how is it not gonna compete? Even if the
Yeah.
game is good, like there's no way in hell Indiana Jones is going up against Ghost of Yotai and GTA 6. That's so stupid. Like what are they even thinking?
Oh, Doctor Bill Magnus. Okay.
Well,
Um,
yeah, isn't he? He's in Creatures Commando.
is he? Okay.
Yeah, Alan too. I don't know anything about the middleman, but I thought he was gonna be in Creatures Commando. Yeah, that's another thing too. How is the Elden Ring DLC getting nominated, but Phantom Liberty didn't? It's just stupid. And then they said, oh, they changed the rules because of Phantom Liberty, and you're like, no, you
What?
didn't. You changed the rules for Elden Ring, not Phantom Liberty. Stop lying. Because we'll never see DLC again unless it's like GTA. I don't even GTA will never even get DLC again. It's pretty much over. They'll get all the patches and shit for online, but that's it. I mean, yeah, oh, I died.
GTA 6 banning everyone next year, including Modern Warfare. Here's the thing:
Well,
who
if
would
they do Modern Warfare 4,
Call of
I think
Duty? No, 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 I think there was only three. The Modern Warfare is basically a remake of.
I
Um,
think it will depend. GTA 6 because I mean Red Dead Redemption 2 got bent, but Red Dead Redemption 2 was not a good game. But that's besides the point. GTA 6, I think GTA 6 is gonna have to like listen, if it's more of the same bullshit from Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. They need to change all of that shit. The realism and all that stuff, it needs to stop. I'm not a fan of that whatsoever.
well, so what else I was gonna announce? Oh yeah, obviously we're gonna do movie
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
next month.
movie
There's some movie
stuff.
stuff. We're gonna do reviews, spoiler reviews, stuff like that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna continue with Let's Talk Pop. That's been coming back. It's actually been very good. Those Let's Talk Pop. It's been
Mm,
gaining some views and lately has not Let's Talk Pop has not exactly been all about DC and Marvel. A lot of it's actually been about Minecraft,
yeah,
the How to Train
some
Your
other
Dragon,
stuff.
Sonic, Tomb Raider, and other non pop culture kind of big stuff. Did the same guy say Batman 2 is getting canceled? Because if anybody
I
says
mean, I
Bat,
don't know. I don't know about the cat. I wouldn't make those comparisons. The guy came out of nowhere. Okay, I guess we should just talk about it. So for the people who don't know, there's some guy on Twitter who is claiming that the Warner Brothers is but let me phrase it like this, because the way he made it seem was like Warner Brothers is despising the trailer, but that's not what he says in the tweet. He says that Warner Brothers is kind of worried about the reception of Superman, and they have multiple or Superman trailer, I should say, and they have multiple cuts of the trailer, and they're trying to make sure that they get the best possible cut out
well,
there. To me, this kind of sounds somewhat realistic. I mean, first off, Warner Brothers, I bet, are
super
very
lazy
nervous
reports.
about
What
how
no?
it's being perceived. I mean, this is a reboot, and they want to make sure
I
that
think
people are aware of it.
I think
So I could see the sense in that. I mean, this is Warner Brothers too. Warner Brothers is a fucking dumbass studio.
I
They don't
think
give a
it's a
fuck
Joker
sometimes.
fear.
I think it could be that too. Yeah, a lot of the same people,
Yeah,
because Twitter's dying. The trailer has been tested for a while. Everyone knows. I've seen it and loves it. Yeah, but the people who've seen it and loves it is different from the public perception. Like I could totally see Warner Brothers, the executives, because they're so fucking, like I said, they're so out of touch, and they're like so worried about it that they're like, hey, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's not the extent to what this guy is saying, but I could see some sense in that. I think they
I
are
will.
nervous. They have to at least be nervous. Like they can't be like that overly confident. I
I'm
feel like you
sure they're.
kind of have to be a
I'm
little
sure they're
bit like,
nervously.
hey, is this gonna work out, right?
I'm sure they're nervously
Even if it's
confident, but
good.
I'm sure they're confident but nervous.
Yeah, because the thing is, if the trailer isn't well received, but it's a good movie, that doesn't do them any
I'm.
favors.
I have a
The
question for
the
you guys
trailer
in the
has to
chat.
be well received. It has to be pretty much glowing
I
praise
have.
and excitement, which that's
I have a
already a
question.
high bar.
I have a question
I
for you
didn't even
guys in
want to
the
put the
chat.
movie to that standard.
And you blinded. I have a question for you guys.
Mm,
A movie, right? Has a couple of trailers usually, right? Two or three, right? But I'm not
right.
counting the third trailer, right? The third trailer is usually like a couple weeks before the movie comes out. I'm counting the first trailers, right? The first two trailers usually. Let's say the movie had a bad trailer, first trailer, but the second trailer
Mm,
is good. But
right.
say, but say the opposite happens. The movie has a good trailer, but the second trailer is bad. Which one would you prefer?
So you're saying the second trailer is bad, but the movie's good? Wait,
No, I'm
repeat that.
saying say the movie has the first trailer comes out is good. The
Mm,
second trailer comes out for that movie is bad. But
mm,
say but say this first trailer's okay. Let me just say this again. First trailer comes out as good. The second trailer is
mm.
bad. But let's say say for first trailer is bad and the second trailer is good. Which one would you rather have?
I think the first option is better, in my
Yes,
opinion,
yes.
because if first impressions matter, they always have mattered. First impressions, anybody who tells you first impressions don't matter, that is not true. I don't believe that 100%. Anytime you meet a person, anytime you interact with a person, the first time you interact with them, that does carry over your belief in them or how you perceive them.
Coco gun.
Maybe obviously it's going to change, obviously, but I think once people form a narrative, and this is the problem I feel like with anything on the internet, once people start forming a narrative, whether that narrative is true or not, it doesn't even matter,
I
because at this point everybody knows the narrative.
that's what I've been thinking because I know James
Yeah.
Gunn says he has a trailer on a hard
Well,
drive or
here's
so.
the thing. I believe that because the trailer leaked. Like I don't know. I think it leaked around August or July. And the
How
thing
did it not
is,
get out?
no one believed it was real until something recently that
So
came out, and now people are like, "Oh, that leak was real," because
how
that
did
leak mentioned Superman fighting. This is a spoiler. I am convinced that this is real. So if you don't want to hear this, I don't even know if I want to say it. Okay, I won't say it. But there's something in that trailer that was leaked through toys that they're making,
yeah,
and
uh-huh.
the thing is, no one has guessed that. No one had even thought they would put this in the movie. And this is something I don't know. I don't know how you would say this. It's like this is a recognizable thing, but it's not recognizable in like a DC or Marvel movie. Let's put it that way. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe people in the chat already know, but I'm trying to not give them a spoiler so they could be, fresh eyes with the trailer. But there is something in that leak that is they're making a toy of it, and you're like, well, if they're making a toy of it, this leak is basically true, or at least to some extent there is some validity to it. Because how would someone just say, hey, this is going to be in the trailer? Okay, well, Sideways put it in the chat.
You know
I won't
what?
say it, but yeah,
A leak trailer, they can always change a leak trailer for the
yeah,
actual
they
trailer
they
to
they
come
could change it. But yeah, the thing that Sideways put in the chat, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think yeah.
Yeah, except for Doctor Doom. Yeah, that was also very peculiar,
Oh
in
yeah,
my
Doctor
opinion.
Doom was like, oh yeah, Doctor Doom's gonna be in it. Yeah, Doctor Doom's gonna be in it.
Well, if you don't care, it's Superman fighting a kaiju. Degrassi and
He's fighting.
Sideways just said it. Yeah, so the toy was of Lex Luthor and a baby kaiju, and in the trailer we see Superman fighting a kaiju.
Super.
So the thing is, the leak of the trailer of him fighting the kaiju came out months ago, and now maybe like a couple weeks ago or in October, there was a leak of all these different toys, and one of the toys said Lex Luthor with a baby kaiju, and people were like, "Oh shit." This confirms, or this kind of indirectly confirms this leak, because no scooper has said this, no one has mentioned this, and these are two things that
In,
mentioned it. So
in the sequel, it's a sequel to Superman. The next Superman movie is gonna be called Superman versus Godzilla. Okay, Superman versus
yeah, we don't.
Superman.
It seems. I mean, who knows? I mean,
Superman
who
versus
knows?
Rodan. Superman.
I think the movie, the quality of the movie, I don't have a problem with. At least for now, I'm not seeing the issue. I just think the perception of the trailer is going to matter a significant amount, of a highly amount. Like there's a lot of stakes riding on this movie, and I know that's, it doesn't sound great to say that, or that's not fair to the movie,
Hey,
but that is the truth.
they always have Batman to save their ass, right?
Yeah, and Warner Brothers is such a weird ass company. They feel, I don't know, with the Joker too, it seemed like they were pretty confident in the movie, and then the next minute when something like Joker 2 happens, then they get scared.
Cold,
They're like, "Oh
cold,
my god, oh my
yeah,
god." It
giant
seems
trip.
like that's like everybody in Hollywood. They're like, "Oh my god, fuck. We, this thing bombed and now we have this next thing coming up and we're scared about it, so we're going to meddle with it." It's like, why do you do that? They're two different movies. Market the movie as such. And another part of what Dan or
Yeah, it's
whatever
gonna
that
be
guy was
this
saying,
style movie. It's gonna be a different tone. It's gonna be totally
yeah,
different than the Joker.
it's
It's like
not,
it's not even gonna be
different.
not even the
Yeah.
same.
I mean, he didn't make any sort of like allusions to Joker. That's not part of the rumor, but I'm saying if that is the case, that would be stupid. Another thing that he mentioned was they said that they fired the marketing department for the movie
Yeah.
because they got scared. I don't know. That seems kind of crazy to me. Eh, I would think if anything, that part sounds, that doesn't pass
Oh,
the smell test in my opinion.
Sonic Mufasa might be a financial flop. From what I
Really?
hear, Mufasa.
I didn't look at any sort of
But
tracking for it,
Sonic
so I don't
is
know.
apparently heading apparently in the early box office numbers, early ticket sales. Sonic is apparently outdoing Mufasa right now.
I'm not surprised in the slightest, but I thought Mufasa would still do well.
Yeah. Batman versus Kong. Um,
Mm,
and I guess it's that yeah. The thing is, it's about the Superman brand. They want to make. I.
mhm.
It also sounds like blind. They want to make sure it's a perfect trailer because they want to,
They just want,
fix
they
the
want
image of
people.
Superman.
Yeah, they want, because the thing is, like they want the movie to just be known and people have a good perception of it, so they're more likely to
Yeah,
watch the movie.
and people
Well, that's
have
every single movie
and,
in existence, right?
and
Like,
people will like Superman again. Like Superman,
yeah.
like
I mean, again, when we get to that bridge,
yeah,
that's for next year. Whether the financials of this movie. I don't. I mean, the positioning that they have it in, I don't think is super great, and it's not. It has nothing to do with Fantastic Four. I think if Fantastic Four leaves that date, Superman could do better. But because it's sandwiched in between these two movies, where you're like, well, those movies. I mean, I don't know about Fantastic Four, but Jurassic World will definitely make a lot of money.
Sometimes even three block because there's three blockbusters the same month. Some days they don't hurt each other. Some days they still a lot of them make good
Yeah.
money. Some days they don't
Yeah,
hurt
but
each other.
still, they kind of do hurt each other. I mean, I think a good example of this is Mission Impossible.
Oh
Mission
yeah, that
Impossible came out the week before Barbie and
I
Oppenheimer, or like 2 weeks before.
I
I
don't
can't
th-
remember, but
I don't
it
think
was like
Fantastic.
it was a while in between the two movies, and Mission Impossible did not do very well as a result, and they got scared, and that's why they changed the name
To me,
of the next
Fantastic
movie.
Four. I think you might agree. Fantastic Four and Jurassic Park don't have to worry about that. It's Superman.
No, I don't agree. I think Superman should worry about Jurassic World for sure.
Oh yeah, but
That comes before. I don't know
I think
about
they might have to
Fantastic
worry about
Four.
Fantastic Four. I mean, I think Fantastic
I,
Four might make more money than Superman.
I really don't know about Fantastic Four just yet, but I think Superman should be a little bit worried about Jurassic World because it
They should
comes
be very
before it.
worried about
And
for Jurassic Park,
Yeah,
Jurassic
Jurassic
World. I'm
World
sorry.
does play better internationally, and it does have legs. They do leg it out, and I think the next Jurassic World movie is actually going to be probably a very good movie. I have a
Yeah.
suspicion it might be a very good movie. So we'll have to see. But that's the only worry I would say with Superman. With Fantastic Four, I don't really know just yet. Even though it comes out like a couple weeks after Superman,
Oh,
I
Disney's
don't
gonna
know.
market the
I don't know.
hell out of it. You're gonna see
They are.
you're gonna see in July and June and July. You're gonna see major marketing for Superman, Jurassic
Mhm.
Park, and Fantastic Four. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be every day. You're gonna see it every single day. All
Mm.
from all three major studios that make those movies. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be like it's competition.
Oh,
Who's gonna get out
by the
the
way,
most
Degrassi pointed out, hey, that makes a lot more sense. If it's they're marketing the movie internally and not the movie has a marketing department. So that is a very good
Miles
point.
Morales. What? You're funny.
So yeah, maybe I don't know. I only with that rumor, Warner Brothers is such a brain dead company that that part just sounds like I could totally see them doing dumb shit like this to this movie.
Well,
They're
what I
just like,
think it
oh, we're
helps.
fucking scared.
What I think helps Fantastic Four is that it's one of the few movies. Might be this. It's gonna lead into Doomsday. So, and yeah,
I
even
think
though
the
it's like
only I think the only thing that is preventing Fantastic Four from being
it's
like
John
a
Campia.
sure hit is the fact that
Wait,
Fantastic Four is not very
what do
the
you mean for
perception
sure
of it
hit?
isn't very good.
What do you
Like
mean
I
for sure
mean
hit?
for a for sure hit, I still wouldn't say I think Fantastic Four like this is why I have
Because
many thoughts on this movie.
there's
I
Campia's
think
definition of a sure hit.
like a sure hit is like in my opinion Jurassic World is a sure hit because even when the movie is bad, it does extremely well. So
Yeah, I
it
mean,
doesn't even matter the quality of the movie, but if that movie is very good, the likelihood of it doing more money is, people are gonna be like, oh shit, this is a different kind of Jurassic World movie. It's like,
uh
you know, more gritty or more horror esque, whatever
huh.
direction they take it in, right?
Oh,
But
and then Wesley Scarlett Johansson running.
yeah, and Scarlett Johansson, like, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
she's somewhat
Black
of a
Widow and Blade.
draw, but yeah, I
She's
guess
not Blade.
so.
We're gonna see Blade.
But oh yeah, Mahershala Ali's in it, but Mahershala Ali's not a big like superstar. Scarlett Johansson is a bigger draw than him. So
Yeah, that's true. Of
yeah,
course.
Jurassic World Dominion did extremely well, and the movie was terrible in my
Oh
opinion. It
my
was the worst
god,
in the trilogy. So yeah,
it might be one of the. It might be. It actually might be the worst of all of them. I mean, I might put even the
yeah,
third movie over it. Honestly,
yeah. I don't like Jurassic World Dominion. It's just a really bad
yeah,
movie.
yeah. It might actually be the worst of all six, in my opinion.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's just so dull and
Yeah,
uninteresting, and they bring back the characters and do nothing with them. It's just what I
and they
don't
don't
get
even
it.
make and they use fucking bugs, bugs.
Yeah, the
Not done.
bugs. Yeah, even though they had a great premise, they just fucking squandered it. But like Fantastic Four is, in my opinion, until
And
we
then they
see
came
a
to meter.
trailer, it's not a for sure hit. I think it has a likelihood of being a for sure hit, but until I see a trailer and see the perception of that
Wait,
trailer,
are you,
I
what happened?
don't
Did Cabot
want to
get
say
you?
it's a for sure hit.
Did Cabot bribe you?
No, no, and Campia is, first off, Campia is saying all these things that made no sense. I'm going
Still.
based on, I think people want a good Fantastic Four movie, but if they look at that trailer and they go, "This is not the movie I wanted," or "I
Oh
don't know
no!
about
I'm
this
forced to
movie,"
go.
that's a totally
I'm
different
forced to
thing.
go over again. Oh,
Well, maybe Molecule Man is in the movie.
um, I'm just gonna have multiple villains. Monaco Man,
Yeah,
but the main the
Mole
main
Man
villain
for
is
sure is
Galactus.
in it.
Yeah,
I for sure, I bet he's one, because yeah, they reference that area that he's in. Was
they
it
have. It's
Subnautica?
gonna
I
be Mole
forget what it's
Man.
called.
It's gonna be the puppet villain. I forget his name.
Yeah, Puppet. Is it Puppet Master?
Is it Puppet Master? That's John Malkovich's character,
I
apparently.
think it is Puppet Master. Degrassi can
Yeah,
correct me.
I think it's John Malkovich's character, but it's rumored to play the puppet villain, Puppet Master, and
Yeah.
the guy from Cobra Kai is Mole Man. Um, well, the villain is gonna be like the main villain can still be Galactus. I mean, the synopsis was released like a couple days ago.
Hmm.
Okay, for the
I mean,
movie.
also for the Superman trailer, I think they probably should just put it out in front of the movies that are in December. I think that's probably the smartest move, at least, and get people aware, put the trailer, push it out there. Don't make people sick of the trailer, but like make sure they see the trailer. I think that's
Yeah.
the better move. Like, just make a solid trailer, and just, I'm not sure about that release date. I think on the thing is, I feel like they should have maybe moved up the movie. I feel like, because it's like, I don't know what
Well,
is in. I feel like the movie maybe like should have came out in May.
there's a reason he did. He it's coming out on James Gunn's father's birthday. Um, that's not a coincidence. Come on, he could say
Yeah,
it's not
but
a coincidence. He missed
I
it.
think now that we know the movies are coming out next year, if the movie isn't far along production, I feel like they should have maybe moved up the movie, knowing that
Well,
they have now competition in July.
we don't know the impact of Galactus yet.
No, we don't know what he's. I mean, he is the main villain
The
though.
Red Ghost. Yeah, I
Oh, the
mean,
Red Ghost.
John Malkovich. It's about time. I mean, he was almost in Spider Man. Whatever. Uh,
Yeah, Fantastic Four needs like good.
that's
It doesn't need just good word of mouth. It needs to be like, this is the Fantastic Four movie we wanted.
Fantastic.
That's the kind of talk they need to
Fantastic
say.
Four is um it's a Super Bowl trailer because Marvel always likes to release it on Super Bowl, a big
It's
Marvel.
got to be one of the most bombastic trailers they've ever
Yeah,
put out.
it's gonna be a Super Bowl trailer because that's how Marvel rolls,
Both
right?
Superman and Fantastic Four are riding
Yeah.
very close to each other in terms of like, they have a lot of, they have to prove a lot. Though, like, I think Captain America is pretty much a write off at this point.
Who is the
Who
main
cares
villain of
about that
Superman?
movie?
I still like
Thunderbolts, I don't know. I really don't know about Thunderbolts. I like, people are saying the test screening did well, but I
Thunderbolts
don't
is
know.
one
It
of
doesn't.
those.
It does.
Thunderbolts has those is one of those movies where you could actually like go any direction. Like it has that because I like the last trailer, even with the minute
I,
scene.
I think Thunderbolts is gonna be like the lowest opening for a Marvel movie in May.
I think. Well, yeah. I mean, Mays always
I
have the
don't
big
think it's
movies,
gonna get to 100 million. I think it's probably gonna be like a 70
but
million,
Thunderbolts
60 million kind of opening.
Thunderbolts
That's
has
my
one.
prediction.
Thunderbolts could be one of those underappreciated Marvel movies where it's good, but not the box office doesn't show it.
Even if it's
Like,
good, I just like, it just looks generic. Like, again,
I mean,
I'm quite
to be
biased on
honest
this
with
movie,
you,
but I just,
most Marvel movies are generic. Most of them.
yeah, but we're in a time where that is not gonna really
Uh-huh.
fly anymore. And I think both Superman and Fantastic Four
I
have
think
shown that they're not generic MC or they're not generic
no,
comic
no,
book
and
movies.
Fantastic Four is not going to be generic. It's going to be very something different.
Yeah, well, and I'm saying
It's
Superman too. Like
I
they're
mean
offering a
Thunderbolts.
something different.
Falls under basically like all the Captain America kind of tones, the Black Widow tone,
Yeah.
that kind of that tone, right? It's the same kind
Yeah,
of
I think
message.
people are because they keep saying, "Oh, it's like the Winter Soldier," but we've had movies like that,
Yeah,
and I think people are kind of like, the Winter Soldier is now 10 years old, and you're still doing the same shit.
it's
You know
gonna
what
be
I mean?
11
Like,
then.
yeah, it's gonna be 11. Yeah, that's actually right. Yeah. So it's like I don't know. They just gonna keep riding on that? Like 20 years from now, they're like, "Hey, this is like the Winter Soldier." Like they can't like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just
Well,
it's
they
stupid. They
said it
still say
about
that
Black
shit.
Widow. They said about it's
Well, they're saying about Captain America, which doesn't even make sense because Captain America has the Red Hulk.
yeah.
Like I mean, yeah, like there was no, not even in the Winter Soldier there was like a character like that. Like they
No,
had the Winter Soldier and they had all the stuff that was going on with Hydra. It was yeah, it was a much more grounded movie. Like having Hulk in the movie, I don't know, it doesn't I don't know if they're reshooting this movie and they're trying to fix it, they're stupid. They're stupid. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. They might as well just write off their losses and put out the movie and be done with it because the more they fudge with it, the more likelihood it's not going to be good. So if it's not good now, you might as well just say fuck it because you're going to be wasting money. The movie was already problematic to begin with. That's why you had to reshoot it.
where
So it's like, oh my god, like I don't know, Marvel is just like
where did I see a rumor Kang may come back? Where did I see it on the
yeah, that
internet?
was a rumor. It was a
Well,
rumor because
he settled.
no, someone I don't know if this person was even credible, but someone said that Marvel is going to cast a role for Doomsday and Secret Wars that is of a major character, a
But it's not
significant
gonna
character who's a villain.
it's not gonna be Kang because that was his movie.
Well, here's the thing. They kind of they kind of have to recast Kang because Kang's whole storyline is not 100% resolved. I mean, they resolved it in Loki in terms of what he was doing, but
Yeah,
how are you going to explain what Doctor Doom has been doing without acknowledging what was going on with Kang?
I mean
This is
it's gonna
this
look
is why I say this is
Maestro. Oh,
a mess. Maestro, I mean, I think in my if I had to guess, I still think it could be the Beyonder, but at this at this point, even though I'm curious
it could
and I'm
be.
somewhat excited to see what they do with Doomsday, we have to admit it's a risk. This is I think one of the biggest risks Marvel has ever pulled off on a movie that is almost guaranteed to make the money. Because in all honesty, if the story makes no sense, people are gonna walk out of that movie saying the story sucked. What the fuck was going on? That's the risk that they pose because guess what? They didn't set it up. And they can have Robert Downey Jr. in a mask doing all this crazy shit, but if it's not good and nobody likes what's going on, people are just gonna be like, you know what? I'm done with this. And they are gonna go see the movie, but if they don't walk out liking it, Marvel's gonna have a massive fucking problem on their hands. Probably their biggest problem ever.
We're not hating on Anthony Mackie. It's that this process of this film has been chaotic. Like
I don't think Anthony Mackie should have even been Captain America. All of his strength is lies and comedy, and yet they keep pushing him as a leading man. He's not a leading man. He's
well,
more of a comedic kind of a person. Why? Like, if you were going to do that, then
you
why
could.
is Sam Wilson the stoic
I
Captain
mean,
America? Why not make him more
that's
comedic,
true.
a different kind of Captain America?
That's true. Well, they kind of made almost every hero kind of comedic in a way. Almost
Yeah,
all.
but this is why like in
Even
my opinion,
Thor.
in my personal opinion, I don't like the idea,
It,
even though it's been done quite a few, I mean, even before Bucky and Sam, replacing Captain America, in my opinion, just it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Like as much as they want to try it, it's like you would think it would make sense, but it just really doesn't work because Steve Rogers is that character. It's not a Mantle character, in my opinion. They can do that, but when you read the Sam Wilson comics, it's not good. I don't like Sam Wilson at all as Captain America. I didn't even like when Bucky was Captain America. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like there's certain other characters I think should be Mantle characters. Like I don't mind if Rhodey is Iron Man or someone else is Iron Man. I don't mind that. But Captain America just I don't know. It's something about Steve Rogers and his philosophy. When other people try to adopt it, it just feels like inauthentic. It's like you're not actually being yourself.
I
You're
mean,
just
I mean,
trying to ape off of like actually the real
well,
Captain America.
I think what doesn't Sam kind of has the same, maybe a little bit different, because they really have the same beliefs as, I mean, as
Yeah,
Steve.
but then at
Like,
that point, why have a different Captain America? Like it makes sense that Miles is a different Spider-Man because his approach to being Spider-Man and his
that's
story is unique.
that's my argument about Batman. Batman's not a mental.
Well, even when Dick Grayson was Batman, it was still you could tell that Dick Grayson was a different kind of Batman.
That
Sam Wilson is not a different kind of Captain America, and the only time I mean, the only
and
big reason of the
because
difference is that he's black.
that's
He's
because Gotham
that's
needed
it,
Batman.
and that's in the comics too. The comics
But the
have
thing
brought
is,
up that.
a lot of villains did not take Dick Grayson seriously as Batman.
Well, they knew there was a difference, but
Yeah,
that makes it more interesting. Like that's what I'm trying to say. If you're going to have a Mantle character, you need to be. I agree. To actually, Red. That is also a good point too. There's nobody else can be the Hulk because the
I
Hulk
mean,
story is way too personal. Someone else being the Hulk. Okay, yeah, you can have Red Hulk, you can have She Hulk. That's not what I'm talking about. Someone replacing Bruce Banner, that doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's a totally. It's a again. It's a totally personal story. Miles, I think, is a fine case. I know there's not all these people who bring it up, but Miles works much better as
thing is,
another version of Spider-Man.
thing is, Superman is not a mental because Superman is an idea. It's that it's because
I
like,
would have to think about Superman, but I think Superman, I mean, that
yeah,
one
but
is
like,
like shaky in my opinion. Yeah, I know because I know they did Jonathan as Superman recently,
yeah,
but I mean that didn't really stick. And honestly, I don't really follow Superman in the current comics, but I don't know. But I mean, yeah, we had other people be Superman. It doesn't really work because again, like the character is so synonymous with Clark Kent. The story of Superman is really Clark Kent's story.
yeah, but it's what makes it is Clark's story, but it's what makes what Clark believes in, and he wants. And there's others that kind of, I mean, Captain America. You can see Captain America being Superman, like they basically believe in the same shit. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Superman is a shakier one. I just think Captain America they didn't really set up Captain America to be a
yeah,
mantle character, even though like I could see the logic behind it because it's Captain America, he's a face of the US and all this stuff. Like it kind of makes sense, but I think what they should have
well,
done, especially with Sam, is that Sam should have
yeah.
been a different kind of Captain America. His approach and his style, his philosophy,
I mean,
like okay, it's Captain America-esque, but
the
it's
Green
different.
Lantern. See, the thing is, we gotta agree on this. Green Lantern's not a mantle
No, that's the yeah, Green Lantern is not well, yeah, it's not a mantle like that, right?
because
I
there's a
mean,
bunch
every
of them.
Green
Yeah,
Lantern I mean, the thing is it technically is, right? The Flash is a mantle, the Green Lantern is a mantle, and I'm only saying this because we had iterations of the characters, right? We had Alan Scott, then we had Hal Jordan, and then they added all these other Green Lanterns. The Flash, again, they had Jay Garrick,
but
and
I
then they
guess
had
Green Lantern
Barry
is that
Allen and
There's other
That's when
species
they
that do
mean.
that.
That's what they mean by mantle. It's like the in terms of like the main character that everybody knows is no longer the main character. Like when you pick
Yeah.
up a Green Lantern comic, it's not going to be Hal
The
Jordan. That's
problem
what they
is
mean by
the
mantle.
problem in the comics, and he knows very well. Every time they try to do that, it doesn't sell. So they always go back to the original.
Well, I think it works with certain characters.
I mean, it
It's
worked with Dick
worked with
Grayson.
Robin.
Yeah.
It's worked with, I think to some extent it has worked with the Flash, although personally I'm not a fan of the Flash character. I'm just not. I don't like the Flash. I think he's kind of boring. But I think he works better as a side character. That's my opinion. Controversial opinion. Um but yeah, when it comes to certain things, I think DC has done the mantle idea better than Marvel. Marvel really wasn't into doing mantles, and they thought of the idea only recently for money reasons. They're like, okay, if we're going to, it was really just for the movies. Like that's why they started doing Sam Wilson as Captain America, because they're
The,
like, we have Sam Wilson in the MCU. He's going to
the
continue to
thing
be in
is,
the MCU, so he should be Captain America.
The thing is,
That doesn't
the
work.
thing about Batman being a mantle, I can see why some people say it's a mantle Robin takes up, but Robin took up the mantle of Batman. Well, Dick Grayson took up the mantle of Batman for Gotham.
Mhm.
He did never wanted to be Batman. He wanted to be Nightwing. He preferred to be Nightwing,
Yeah,
his own. He just did that because Gotham needed a Batman. Okay, needed,
right.
and Bruce wasn't there. That's why. Um, that's why.
I mean, yeah, Batman, I think Batman 2 is another character where it's kind of wishy-washy, but
Yeah,
at the same time, I
and
didn't mind Dick Grayson as Batman. That's my only like thing to it. It's like
because
I
because
get
the
it,
problem
but
because the problem with Dick Grayson's issues with being Batman is that Dick Grayson is not an angry,
yeah.
brooding person. I mean, yes, he has gone through some stuff, but he's not like Bruce
But
Wayne.
but that's what makes him a different Batman, and that's why it's interesting. It's like he's bringing his own sensibility to the
That
mantle.
sounds like
But that's not what Marvel is doing. That's their problem. Sam Wilson is being molded into to Steve Rogers and not being like I am Captain America. How can I be a different Captain America? And that's why had a problem with the Falcon TV show, right? Because that to me it made no sense for him to reject the super serum soldier and then yet take on the mantle of Captain America. It just felt hypocritical. It felt like it just felt like a virtue signal. That's how
yeah.
I see it. It's him going the mantle is full of racism and all of this stuff, and instead of being like, you know what, I'm going to leave that mantle behind and create something new. Instead, he goes, "No, I'm just going to be Captain America without the serum." And you're like, "This." It to me, I don't know. It's very like I have a
I
signal or
I don't
I
think
can't even talk anymore. A s- I can't even say the word. Holy shit!
the thing is, Steve Rogers was the way before even before he became Captain America. Like the way that's the thing.
Yeah,
Steve
his
Rogers is always
philosophy.
yeah, his philosophy was always like that before he became Captain
Yeah, that
America.
makes and
Yeah, yeah,
that's the thing that is never noted. It's like the character Captain America is just a name. It's just a name. The character Steve Rogers is who he actually is. And that's why the Hulk cannot be somebody else because Bruce Banner's trauma makes him the Hulk. That's what some of these writers don't understand. It's the character's philosophy makes them that character. And therefore, when you try to give a character the mantle, all you're doing is making that character
yep,
the previous incarnation. It's just that they have a different color now, or they have a different look to them, or they're a female, or whatever it is. That to me is the biggest problem of what's currently going on in the comics. People could say all this stuff about whether it's woke or blah blah blah. It doesn't even matter. I do not mind Sam Wilson being Captain America. My issue is that it's not well written for me to actually like it. That's my issue. I don't care if they have a black Captain America. I don't care. But he has to be different for it to make sense. And Isaiah Bradley being Captain America, I mean, it's a one-off story. It's not like he was like the mainline Captain America, but it was still interesting. And you're like, wow, okay, there's some history to this. He's a different Captain America with this legacy and this the story we didn't know about, right? Obviously, because it came later on and it's like a
Yeah.
retcon, but you know what I mean, right? So it's like I don't know, like Marvel needs to stick at what they're best at, and what they're best at is a continuity. They have a consistent continuity, unlike DC. DC
Well,
always had to
yeah,
reset, they always had to
yeah,
reboot, they always had to do all this stuff because it was all over the place.
yeah, yeah.
Marvel people, when they pick up Spider-Man, you know, I mean, well, now we have two Spider-Mans, but I'll use a different example. When they pick
We
up
have two
Iron Man, they
Batmans.
want to see Tony Stark.
Oh yeah.
Until you can make a character or
Oh
you can have a run where Rhodey is like, oh, he's a different kind of Iron Man. He has different sensibilities and all these different things. It's always going to be Tony Stark. That's how people are going to see it. They can earn it. Miles Morales is a perfect example of that. But so far, Ironheart in the comics, it didn't work. Maybe it might work in the MCU. I doubt it,
yeah, the Black
even
Panther
if it is
wasn't a
good.
good test. Was not a good test for that.
But
Her show,
that's,
her show,
you know,
her show is gonna determine that.
right. I mean, I don't mind. This is another thing too, right? Again, I'm mixed, right? I'm black and I'm white, right? If you saw me in person, I mean, yeah, I have more lighter features, but my hair is obviously more black. My face is, you know what I mean? People
I
already
know,
know
I
this,
know.
right? I'm
Yeah,
mixed.
yeah.
My stance is on it is that I don't really care what the race of the character is. I think it does help when it comes to like when I was a kid when Miles Morales came out, I really liked it a lot because it was like, "Oh, this is a mixed character." But then as I read it, it was more like, "Oh, this is yeah, he's mixed, but we have the same struggles, right? Or we have
Yeah.
think, it wasn't really just about the race." And I feel like the race may get people in the door, but it's not what's going to make them stay. What's going to make them stay is that the character is compelling and they
Yeah.
pull things that are relatable. Maybe if you have a black Superman, he can go through struggles that either, it should be everybody can relate to it, but it's like if you want to make it specific and more unique, then you will pull from more black sensibilities or what a lot of
Well,
people in the black community may struggle with. But
yeah.
overall, I'm just not like the biggest fan of being like, here's this new character and they are race swapped and that's it. That's pretty much all we did. Like, here's Black Batman, everything but he's black. And you're just like, okay, that's nice, but like I don't know, it just seems kind of like that's it. Like you couldn't do more with it. It's like my problem with the Little Mermaid movie, right? I think there was a missed opportunity with the Little Mermaid movie. It's like I know people are like, all the people, it's woke, they race bent her. To me, the race bent actually made sense because you're like, wait a minute, the movie takes place in the Caribbean. There's a lot of
Oh
black people in
yeah.
the Caribbean. There's a lot of different cultures in the Caribbean. So it's like, oh yeah, if the Little Mermaid was black, that actually makes a little bit more sense as to why, instead of it being this white
Mhm.
mermaid in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Like obviously there's white people in the Caribbean, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. There's a lot of black people in the Caribbean.
Sure,
So it's
sure.
like
There's a lot of the most lot is
there's a lot of different
black and
races in the
Latino.
Caribbean.
Yeah, like
Well, it's not just black, Latino. There's Indian people. There's also
yeah,
Asian
yeah,
people
yeah,
in the Caribbean too. Like it's actually kind of diverse, right?
yeah.
But but there's a lot of black people in the Caribbean. So it's like, oh, that actually makes sense. And then in the movie, they don't play into that at all.
And they,
And that's my problem. It's like if you're
and they
gonna
have
do
no
the race
problem with
swapping,
the Spanish person playing the father, Harvey Bardem.
well, I don't mind that too, because again, it's the
Yeah,
Caribbean, right? But I
yeah,
mean, it's like if you're not going to at least play into it, because the problem is now all of her sisters were all these. It's like, oh, she's from everywhere, and everybody has like a normal accent, and you're just like, why not just give them more accents? You know what I mean? There's Asian people who are from Trinidad and they have an accent.
yeah.
That's real, right? Like I'm not making this up. This is what it is. I've encountered people like this, and you're like, oh, that would have been more interesting. But no, they don't do that because they want it like they want to at least be friendly to Americans and or everybody around the world, but I don't know. I just don't like when they do stuff like that. It's like play into it and make it actually authentic. Like don't just say we change the character and that's it. You know, like I don't think that's fair at all.
Also, they changed Snow White, right? Rachel Zegler. The thing is, the
Yeah, but
reason
it
why
doesn't
Snow,
it doesn't matter. And honestly, I couldn't tell. She looks white to me. Like
but the thing is, Snow White is supposed to be look. I think Snow White is supposed to look. You know what's
I
that
think
white
Snow White
called?
is German, is it not?
I don't know, but what's that? You know, there's some people that's very very white. What's it called? Not albino, but like
Yeah, they're
uh,
very pale, kind of.
pale. I think that's what Snow White's supposed to be, right?
I mean, I
Right?
guess.
I don't know if Snow White's German or not.
I
I
thought I thought it was the guy who wrote Snow White was German, but I'm not sure.
Snow White. Let's see. Yeah, German fairy tale. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Well, okay. The thing is, Rachel Zegler does not look Snow White.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah, she can definitely pass for
Yeah.
white. Like I honestly, is she? Where is she from? Is she from Argentina? Because that
No,
might
she's
make a little
American.
sense. Oh, no, but what is her like
Oh,
background?
I think she's Polish, half Polish and half something.
Yeah, she can. Well, she could
Because
definitely pass
she has
for
a
white. I
European
mean,
last
I
name, that's for sure. She's from New Jersey, but she does have a European last name. Um, so,
yeah, I mean, I couldn't really tell. I mean,
uh,
also the Snow White movie, like I don't really care. I know there's like all this controversy surrounding her. I mean, but she's
Colombian
pretty
and
young
Polish.
and
She's a Colombian and Polish.
okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a but it's a grim. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she could definitely pass for white. I mean, I couldn't really tell to be
Problem is, she
honest.
just needs to shut her mouth at times.
Yeah, I mean, even then it's like she's pretty young. She's not like this very
No,
seasoned person in the industry, so
but
I
she
like
needs to
I
shut
don't
up
know.
sometimes. She
Uh,
needs it.
I guess so. I mean, did you see the interview with like Wicked and what was going on with them? That was kind of weird
Oh,
too.
what was that with Wicked?
I don't know. It kind of like I know the chuds are saying they look like they're on drugs, and I kind of like somewhat agree. I don't know what was going on in those interviews. They look really weird in my opinion. Like the way they were acting. And then they were also like crying too in the interviews, and I'm like, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like you can cry in an interview, but the way that they're acting, they're all like synchronized, and I was like, this is a little bit weird. I don't know if it's just that's their personalities, but I don't know. I didn't can't
Uh,
remember a last interview where someone act kind of like off. It's been a while, but I mean, it does
can't believe
happen. It's
I
Hollywood.
can't believe people way like Ariana Grande. She's cute on the like. I don't think she's cute on the outside, but on the inside, like she's
I don't know.
very
She's definitely a weird person to be jumping
she's
around and doing all.
she's weird. And she's done some. She's cheated on her other significant others at times. She's really
Yeah.
she she plays like her
I
character
mean,
Family.
people do have their own issues, but I mean, when you put it,
I'm
I
sorry,
mean, I
but
don't.
I understand when you work in the industry, certain industries, when you're working with others, times flares may sparkle. But
Right.
if you're in a relationship or if you're married, still sorry, sorry. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just it's weird. I'll say it's weird, but I won't like. Yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't go in too hard because it's like, yeah, I mean, people have their own issues, right? So like, you never really know, and it just ends up like I think there was someone was saying, well, there's like a couple of actors where it's like they have like some issues, and they don't talk about it, and so when they're in interviews, they kind of act weird, and then it's like, oh yeah, but it's because they have this particular issue, and you're like, oh,
because
I didn't know
are
that,
not
right? And it's
told to
like, oh
talk
yeah.
about it.
Well, I mean, it's not for us to know, to be
Yeah,
fair,
but the thing
but
is,
yeah,
sometimes
I don't know. It's just that interview did
but
look
sometimes if
really
they want to
weird. It
relate
was
to their
like, okay,
fans, they should talk about some issues they have. That's
yeah,
the
some of
problem.
them do.
Yeah.
Some of them do.
Uh, oh, Brie Larson because she got a pixie haircut. That's why we're making fun of her.
Oh, were they? I mean, she had a pixie haircut in the Marvels, though.
Yeah, usually when actors or actors cut the hair or something or doing something with the hair, it's for a role. I mean, she hasn't been
Yeah,
cast in anything. Like I think she just did a play. That's it in England. But
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, she's gonna be in the Avengers movie, so
of
maybe she
course.
doesn't want to. She doesn't want to book anything because
Well,
it's
she
like
so what does she have to grow her hair? I mean, like to make it like how Carol Danvers' hair would look like.
maybe, maybe not. I mean, they could put a
I
wig,
mean, it takes
right?
some time. I mean, they're not filming till what spring, so
Yeah. I mean, also they could put a wig too, but yeah.
yeah. But wigs don't look good. I'm sorry. She
Well, I mean, it depends. I think if like sometimes you would never know
because
because they're
well for Wicked that was a wig, right? Because the actress who plays the witch is bald,
yeah,
right? That was a wig for sure. Okay, that. Oh, I know they also wear hair extensions too. I know they wear hair
yeah,
extensions too. I mean, they do that. They do that all over.
yeah. Oh, Degrassi says, yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
brothers
Brothers
Grimm.
Grimm. Did he?
Yeah, were
Yeah,
they not German or were they like?
yeah.
Am
They are
I
the Grimm brothers. I think they are German.
okay?
Yeah. I mean, look, all fairy like Disney fairy tales where they got their stuff from. Those fairy tales are not as
Are dark?
are not. Yeah, they're not happy.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. They're like moral tales. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, they're German. Yeah.
Okay.
Are they? Was the Brothers Grimm based on? Was this the same? Was the movie based on these brothers with Heath
Mm,
Ledger and Matt Damon? That Brothers Grimm movie.
brothers Grimm.
Remember, like 2005 was like a couple years before Ledger's death. There's a movie, Popular Donations. I don't know. I can't find it. Avengers
I
Grimm.
think so. If
Brothers Grimm.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing,
yeah, yeah. There we go.
it's a reimagining of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, they were supposed to be like con artists, right?
Hmm.
Pretend um stop I guess like fuck monsters and stuff like that, beasts, right? Like they pretend, right? They're like basically pretending to create stuff like that, and they're stopping. But unfortunately, this time it was real. Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
what announcements gonna make? Oh yeah, we're gonna do Marvel Rivals. We're gonna do Baby Skeleton Crew. What's it called? Future Commandos. If Superman
Hmm.
Trainer drops, so you know there's gonna be a stream on it. We're gonna definitely look at Campia and Grace if there's something interesting. We'll do all that December preview, and that's basically it of announcements. Um, what else? Oh yeah, let's talk pop. Obviously, episode 95
Hmm.
will be the next episode. That's basically it for the updates announcements. Um, I still want to talk a bit. I still want to talk. I don't want to end yet.
Hmm.
Yes. So my stream like I just had to trim some stuff out of the stream last night, so it's up.
Hopefully they don't claim it because it's Universal. They claim a lot of stuff.
Fuck Universal. You know what? Fuck. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get tickets for this night show. Just heckle Jimmy Fallon all night.
Mm,
we should. We should, huh? Me and you, blind. Let's get tickets to the night show and heckle Jimmy Fallon. It's in New
yeah,
York,
I
right?
don't like Jimmy Fallon, so yeah. Is it New York? I thought it was in LA.
I think he used to be in LA. Didn't he used to be
Oh,
in LA?
okay.
Jay Leno, I think, did it in LA.
Yeah,
Oh
for
my god,
Jimmy
he wants your
Fallon, I
stream,
don't
blind.
know. I don't know.
By the way, this is you, right? You know that's you, right? This emoji.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. Better stream right
Wait.
now. I mean, I was going to stream, but I was trying to set up OBS.
Oh yeah.
You
I
want
just want.
you want me to stream?
Well, no.
It's
Hey, guys, you want to see the Whistler?
the Rizzler.
I don't. I do not like that kid. I'm sorry. I do not like him.
Damn.
He'll show you the Whistler.
The Rizzler?
Yeah, I do not like the kid.
Damn.
He looks like He does look like Tony Soprano. I'll show you
He
the Whistler.
does.
I think he's gonna kill. I thought he was gonna kill. Do you see? You see Charlie try to Charlie the penguin did try to do the try to watch the Jimmy Fallon segment
What do you mean?
with the Whistler. It was like from 3 weeks ago. Where's the Whistler? I would if I could legally play the Sopranos music right now with this
Huh?
picture. I would legally if I
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
except
talking.
YouTube will flag you into oblivion,
I think
or
I
claim
think you
you,
get
I
away
should
with
say.
it for a few. I think you get away with it for a few seconds, right?
15 seconds and that's about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. maybe as a short. Maybe I should
Or
do
if
it
you
as a short.
slow it down, you could use it too.
Oh, I could probably make a short out of it because it probably
Just
has
don't tell
music.
Tony.
Yeah, yeah. The Jizzler.
The Jizzler. The Bizzler. Oh,
Look, he really looks like he's literally.
yeah, the Jizzler's my favorite, man.
Rizzo looks like a crime boss. Who's Jimmy Fallon is better than James Corden. They both suck. They both suck, buddy. They both suck. I would
Yeah, they do.
like Jimmy Fallon. I think I could literally beat up Jimmy Fallon. I don't think he could beat me up. I think
Yeah, I want to fight Jimmy Fallon. Well, there's like a lot of people I have a list. Like I would get in the ring.
probably
Like
many
I would
people that
definitely
I
get in the
interviews,
ring.
but I want to beat them up too, man. Like, let's be honest.
I
Be
want to
honest.
get in the ring with Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Fallon versus Netflix. Jimmy Fallon versus Stephen Colbert versus Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh
Three-way
man,
boxing fight. Who would win? Yes, yes, money making right there. The Mizzler, the ass. The, oh my God, who would win? You know who I think win? I think Stephen Colbert would win that. I really do.
bruh. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you the story that from
I win for
today,
Finbar.
and I'll tell you
No,
another.
no, at the end. Okay, tell the story.
Okay, so there's this one thing. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on stream, but it's even worse now because of all the stuff that's been going on. But okay, one of the things growing up that used to piss me the fuck off, right? I would used to get so fucking mad when people do this, is when they always tell me I look like Drake. I used to be fucking pissed because one, I even back then I hated Drake, right? I couldn't stand Drake. There's like maybe like two songs I like from Drake, but other than that, I always used to think he's so corny and stuff. And they, because I lived in Toronto, there were some people that knew him growing up, and they would always tell me like the most weirdest stories about him. He's a weird fucking guy.
It's from
Okay.
Degrassi.
So I used to
Literally,
hate that
Degrassi.
when people
Oh,
used to say that.
literally, he's from Degrassi. I mean, he was on Degrassi. I'm not saying
Oh
that.
man. Oh
It's true
man.
though. It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Degrassi's like, hey. But like,
Okay, so yeah,
even
so
from his Degrassi days.
yeah, from his, oh, I mean, when I was a kid, I mean, you remember, I'm like 24, so like even a couple years
Oh,
ago,
okay.
yeah, like it was when because he really what like it's been like way more than a decade Drake has been popular.
Oh yeah, it's
But
been yeah, it's been
but
popular for a
yeah,
while.
so Drake, yeah, it just used to piss me off, man. It's be like, stop calling me. I don't look like Drake, and it would just be from random people too. Like people would just say, "Oh, you look like Drake, right?" I'm like, no, I don't. Like I look nothing like Drake. You're just saying that because I'm mixed, right? And it's like, yeah, it's insulting in my opinion. It's insulting. It's like every mixed person gets
Okay,
compared to
Drake.
Drake. It's like, God fucking damn, right? So um, okay, so yeah, today I go to the gym. This is a gym I don't
You
go
just say
to.
you
It's
are Drake.
crowded.
You should say you are Drake and just sign an autograph just for the hell of it.
Oh hell no, because look at what he's being accused of
Oh,
now.
that's true.
Oh hell no, I'll never come out and say I'm Drake. Yeah, he's
Alright.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I knew that way back when that
Oh,
Drake was a PDF.
oh,
I knew that for a long time he was a PDF, man. He used to say some crazy things on stage. He used to like that clip of him. with the girl on stage. That happened long time ago, man. He's really creepy and weird.
why do our Canadians, our most popular Canadian singers end up being douchebags?
I don't know. Well, listen, Drake is the kind of this is the thing, right? This is what people need to know about Drake. Drake grew up in one of the most affluent neighborhoods in Toronto.
Yeah, he's wealthy from the
Yeah,
start.
he's extremely wealthy, right? Like, and
He's
so
from
when
Forest
he's
Hill.
always talking about he started at the bottom, that is not true,
No, he's
man.
from Forest Hill, man.
His
He went to
mom was a
Forest Hill.
single mom and she had like
He went
one
to
of the
Forest
best
Hill High
houses in
School.
Toronto.
He went to Forest Hill High School. Forest Hill High School is one of the most
Yeah,
wealthiest high schools.
that's one of the most wealthiest high schools in Toronto. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's bullshit, right?
yeah.
So, but he used to always say this, and this guy, he just like he's just a fraud, man. Like he's a massive fraud. I don't know what to tell people. And the fact that people here in Toronto, they hype him up. If you talk shit about Drake, they get pissed at you. Drake is a fraud. Okay, like the
Him and
biggest
Justin
fraud you'll
Bieber.
ever meet. Yeah, dude. He's one, he's corny. Two, like Red said, he's a PDF, and he don't even make good songs. He don't even make good songs. So yeah, he was pretty wealthy. But anyway, my tangent is like not is like so off the edge because today it was just some minor comment someone said. Someone said like, you know, again because I was at the gym and I was buying something and then the lady was like who worked at the gym was like, "Oh, you look like someone." No, she was like, "Oh, do you have a sister on TikTok?" And I'm like, "Oh no. Oh no. Please don't compare me anybody just because I'm light skinned
Oh,
to somebody on the internet." Okay. And I just had a flashback in that moment. I paused and I just remembered, all the trauma people have called me Drake. Oh my God, no. So yeah, that story was very minor, but it just reminded me of all those times people were calling me Drake. And it was just I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. I don't like Drake. I hate being single. I have dozens of stories of people walking up to me and saying the strangest things just because I'm like mixed, right? Like one lady was like, "You have the skin of God."
skin of
What the
God?
fuck?
Does that
Yeah.
mean?
I was at the bus stop and this lady comes up to me and was like, you have the skin of God?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she was like, um she was like, "Oh, you have all the benefits in the world because of your skin color." And I'm like, "What the hell?" I'm like, I was gonna tell. I'm like, "My mom is black. What the hell are you talking about?"
Oh,
Like what the hell? Like so it's like I have all these weird ass stories. People saying weird things to me, doing weird things to me. And it's like, oh my God, I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Yeah, it's sus as hell, man. Weird as hell, man. And you walk around.
I'll just
Listen,
tell.
I'm praying
I'll
for
just.
Drake's downfall.
They tell you. If they, I'll just tell those people like that. If someone tells you the skin of God, I'll be like, so, do you? I'll tell them, do you believe in God? And if they say
Yeah,
yes,
she was.
well, I'll tell them, is it God's fault you're poor?
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was just this lady wasn't poor or anything. She was just standing at the bus stop. I was standing at the
I
bus
know,
stop,
but
right?
sorry,
I don't know what she it was just like such a weird it's like I assume it's because I'm like fair skin and that's why she made that comment. But I'm like, man, it's just weird. It was just really
I'll
weird.
just,
It's like I always get these weird comments from people.
I'll just leave it alone. Be like, yeah. I'd be
It's
like,
like, God damn, please harass some other light skinned person for me.
yeah.
Like, not don't single
You
me
look like
out.
Sam Winter.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, that's the I'm talking Whitmer. Eh? So
I
he
was
does a lot of
wit.
like Whitmer.
Hold on. Wit. Hold on. I have to see this. Ain't no way. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit red. That's what people think you look like? That's crazy. God
Okay.
damn.
Yeah, that's because when somebody tells you to look like someone, you look yourself in the mirror. You obviously you don't see it at all. You won't see it at all. It's,
No. I mean I get why people say that about the Drake thing because like I said, it's just because I'm mixed and he's mixed. That's it. But I don't look like him at all. I don't even
No.
have the same complexion as him. I'm actually a little bit more whiter than him, and that's why they used to in high school. I used to get made fun of because people are like, "What the hell? You look albino." I'm like, dude, I'm not albino. That's a fucking skin condition. I don't look albino at all. I don't know what you're talking about. One guy thought I was albino. Like I used to hate these people, man.
Yeah, I'm a
I'm not
rhino.
friends with that dude. Albino, yeah, I'm not albino.
No,
That
I
doesn't
just said
even make any
rhino.
sense.
I would just rhino.
I get tanned.
Oh,
My hair. I'm not blind. I'm not pale.
it's like
I
blind.
just have
It's
fair
like
skin. That's
you're
it.
like it's like you're the first mixed person they ever seen.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, when they do, then it's like, oh, you look like oh yeah, they okay, well, you're a sports guy. This is
Yeah,
another person they used to always compare me to. Um, let me I think I may have even mentioned this to you. I don't look like this dude one bit. They say, "Oh, I look like Blake Griffin." You know who that guy is?
yeah. I know Blake Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah, they say, "Oh, you look like Blake Griffin." No, I do not. No, I do not. I do not see the similarities one bit. I don't see it at all.
No.
I remember they used to say that a lot. I was like, "Fuck you, is the Drake or Blake Griffin?" Oh hell no, I ain't gonna stand for that.
You just, it's just people just can't help themselves to keep it to themselves, man. Like it's
Yeah,
like
they just be saying, yeah, they just be saying crazy things. It's like, no, no, no. Listen, I don't do this to other people. I'm not gonna compare you to some. So some people maybe if it's like a compliment, right? Like I'd be like, oh yeah, you look like this person, right? It's a compliment, right? Oh yeah, everybody knows that guy. Everybody likes that guy. Blake Griffin is an NBA player, correct?
yes,
Yeah. Just
formerly.
just Google him. Just Google him. I think he is mixed, I believe.
Yes,
He
yes,
looks a little bit more white, but yeah.
yes. He's
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At least, luckily, because it's like, oh yeah, yeah. No one has called me Logic though. So luckily, I don't really look like Logic, but
a lot.
um, yeah, because Logic is mixed.
Man, I thought they're gonna
I don't
say
even think that guy
I
makes
thought they were gonna say
music,
you
does
look
he?
like Derek Jeter because Derek Jeter is also mixed
Who? Let me see that.
baseball player, former baseball
How do you
player.
spell his name? Send it to me in
Derek
the chat. I'll
Jeter,
look.
Derak,
Hold on. I'm a
Jeter.
slow typer. So you're gonna have to say that again. That was
You'd be
way too
surprised how
fast
many
for me.
athletes are inter.
Yeah,
Um,
they're mixed.
a lot of them mix, and some of the other athletes are in inter relations marriage relationships.
Right. Oh yeah, another joke that my friend would say, but this person is white. My friend used to say I look like Vincent D'Onofrio.
That's
Yeah,
not a
that used
bad
to piss me
compliment. I
off.
mean,
That
you don't
used to
need the
piss me
kingpin.
off.
You say, yeah, I'm the kingpin.
Yeah, they used to say call me
You,
a kingpin.
you should smash the guys with you should smash the guy with the door the door to the car, man. You should do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do one time.
Take his head,
That
smash
was
it.
Kwanzaa, by the way, who said that. Kwanzaa used to say that a lot.
So you know you gotta do. Vin Diesel
Yeah,
with
bash him
hair.
in the head.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'll bash.
Is there ever been a picture of Vin Diesel with hair?
Vin Diesel. You look like Vin Diesel with hair. No, no one has ever called me Vin Diesel.
I want to see if there's a picture of Vin Diesel with hair.
I think I've seen it before. No, I don't look like Tiger Woods. He's too he's got a dark or like I don't want to say darker complexion, but he has like a more tan
Oh my god,
complexion.
Vin Diesel
And
with hair.
I don't look like him at all. Vin Diesel may be closer to,
There's
but
this one.
no one has ever said
There's this
I look
one.
like Vin Diesel.
Oh my god! There's
You
this
look
one
like
picture of
the
Vin
Rizzler,
Diesel. The Rizzler looks like Tony Soprano in the future.
bruh.
No, and boom, blue. I don't know. I forget. Justice, whatever. Big Justice. That looks like teen version of the pig one. After the merge of his kids, a few
They
years has
say that you
passed.
look like Zendaya could like I guess pass for my sister. In
Is
all
this a
honesty,
diet? Is it diet? Isn't she like mixed? She's mixed too, right?
yeah, she's mixed. Yeah, anytime there was like someone that was like a girl that was mixed in school, they would always think, "Oh, is that your sister?" No, I don't have a sister.
Everybody is mixed is
That's
related
what
to
happened.
you.
That's what happened today. It's like, "Oh yeah, do you have a sister on TikTok?" And I'm like, first off, I'm on TikTok.
That's funny.
I
Everybody's
don't even want to
mixed.
acknowledge that. And
It's
then and
funny.
then on top, I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't even have a sister. I'm here trying to buy Gatorade. That's
You,
it."
everybody, if you're, it's like everybody also they're like they're assuming if you're mixed, they're all white.
Yeah.
You look how
Now
married.
I wish my brother was a little bit more appreciative because he could have come on stream and explained all of this, but he's a bit of an asshole, so I'm not gonna beg him.
Ow! Is
Yeah,
your
my
brother
brother
older or
like did a
younger?
one. He used to be addicted to Fortnite.
Is
I
he
also
younger?
I'll talk about my brother here for a minute. My
Is he
brother,
younger or older?
no, he's younger than me.
He's
He's
an
a
asshole.
yeah, he is an asshole. He doesn't care if I say that. I mean, yeah, he's like my brother. Pretty much like he's just addicted to Red Bar. And it's
Oh,
just made him an absolute asshole. I'm not sure if anybody knows who Red Bar is, but like every time I come downstairs, this guy is just watching Red Bar. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like Red Bar, like come on, man. He's just addicted to this. But he also used to so the games he was addicted to, like my brother used to hype up Death Stranding. I
yeah.
like Death Stranding, but this guy put a lot of hours into Death Stranding. So if you go on my PSN and if you look, you could tell the games that I played versus my brother,
Oh,
right? Sometimes it might be like we were shared for it, like we would share a game, like we were into like me and my brother used to like Fallout. My brother's still into Fallout, but he's like, I don't like games anymore. But it's like I walk in the kitchen and he's playing a song from the Fallout game. So it's like, dude, like you're a total fraud. But yeah, like he has like this is how many hours my brother has in Fortnite. 17,000 hours in Fortnite. This guy's sick.
whoa!
He also played Battlefront 1 939 hours. This
How
is
can you
mostly
play
me
Battlefront
Fallout.
for even 10 hours?
He was addicted to Battlefront. He
How?
also liked
How?
Minecraft.
How can you get
Um,
addicted to Battlefront? How can anybody be addicted to Battlefront?
so this is also my brother. My brother loved Red Dead Redemption 2. I hated Red Dead Redemption 2.
Your
He
brother's more
put
addicted than you, huh?
258 hours. Yeah, this is way back when. Because he doesn't, he's like, I'm done with games. But like I said, I see him listening to soundtracks for games. Oh, I don't look like Taika Waititi. Oh, hell no. But you know who looks like Barack Obama?
Oh,
You know who looks like, the, and we I don't want to dox him, but Kwanzium.
oh,
Kwanzium looks like Barack Obama. Okay,
the Walmart
Barack
guy.
Obama.
I
Yeah.
gotta do Walmart. But the
So
here,
he's
here,
not listening right now, but
Walmart, Walmart in Canada has McDonald's though. Doesn't have like their own.
yeah, we don't have Sam's Club. We have Costco. I wish we had Sam's Club, but it's like the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So not Battlefront, Battlefield, Battlefront. Me and him played
Oh,
together.
Battlefield. You said Battlefront Star
No,
Wars.
I have 300 hours in Battlefront though.
Oh, I feel bad for you.
No, but my brother Battlefield
Oh,
1, 900 hours. Minecraft 620 hours.
if
These are all the games my brother
yeah,
played.
if
My
somebody did
brother was
900
into Metal
hours,
Gear.
if somebody did 900 hours of Battlefront, the first one, that has to be a torture. That had to be a torture
I
technique.
like the first Battlefront, to be honest. Yeah, you see, Red is sending me something now because I'm looking through. Let me see. We're gonna see what Red. I'll go through Red shit too. Yeah, Red has 600 hours. My brother only has 258 hours. Um, I think Monkey. There's again people, my friends, right? My friend groups. They come on streams. Monkey, I think has. I don't think he has as much as Red. I'll have to ask him. But
Yeah.
yeah, I saw it Red. Um, but yeah, my brother also put 200 hours, 237 hours in Metal Gear. He also no, that's me. Hold on, I'm gonna see what was mine and what was his. Because my brother also played Cyberpunk. He put 104 hours into it. My brother played Witcher 3. He put 93 hours into it.
And they're making a fifth one.
He also played the Outer Worlds 62. These are games I didn't play. Um,
Once.
I think oh
So he uses
he
your
beat God of War. I didn't beat God of War.
he uses your PlayStation.
Not anymore. This was when we had a PS4 and we used to share it, and so he took it over. Because there was
Oh,
like a period of time where I never played games.
okay.
So a lot of people don't know this. Around like when I graduated high school, or like I think the last game I actually bought was Horizon, and that was 2017. And I used to watch the conference. Like I would look at gaming news, but I wouldn't play games. So yeah, so he was mostly playing the games until I graduated, and then I was like, oh, I wanted to play Spider-Man really bad. So I bought Spider-Man, and then I that's when I started gaming more frequently. So yeah, I didn't even buy a Switch until 2021. I
Yeah,
bought a Switch in the beginning because yeah, so I of the year, and I bought the Switch, and I got it on a discount, and then I bought Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart. And then in the summer they announced the OLED model, and I
yeah.
wasn't going to buy it, but then one of my friends was like, "Oh, if you trade it into EB Games the day it comes out, you can get it half price." And I was like, oh, "Okay." So then I got the OLED. And I was going to do that with the PlayStation 5 Pro, but the thing is the credit for it was like significantly less. It wasn't half of the Pro's price. So I was like I couldn't do that. And I needed a disk drive too. So I was just like I'm gonna skip the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Let's
So
see. That's
yeah,
one of I don't know my
I
most.
might do that with an Xbox, but I might as well just build a PC.
Oh, I know. You see what game I put most hours into?
Yeah, like in all honesty, the game that I probably put the most hours into is Fallout 4. Fallout 4, then Batman Arkham Knight. Said, did you get into PC gaming? No, I haven't gotten into PC gaming because I'm a Mac guy. I don't have a PC. I use Mac. All my stuff is Apple. I don't use after like the shit that they pulled with Windows, I got pissed off. But then I realized I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to get a PC.
Uh huh.
So whenever like the 500 series cards come out and I have a shit ton of money, I'm gonna build a PC. I'm gonna build a crazy rig of a PC. I don't know where I'll put it, but that's what I'm gonna do. That's my goal. So maybe in 2 years is what I predicted. I thought about getting a Steam Deck, but I have way too many consoles. Like I have all three consoles, and personally, I can't even keep up. Like I was thinking
Yeah.
about, I'm like the Xbox. I don't really like. In all honesty, I wanted an Xbox because I thought, because like I said, I'm into Bethesda games. I like Bethesda. I don't give a shit what people say. So once they got bought out, I was like, well, fuck, I have to buy an Xbox now. So a year later, I bought the PlayStation 5 and a Series S at the same time. I was just gonna buy the PlayStation 5 because my PS4 broke, but then I was like, well, it's only $300 for the Series S, and I don't even want a Series X, right? And I don't have physical Xbox games, so I was like, well, okay, I'll buy at the same time. So I bought them both at the same time, and I actually liked the Xbox. I thought the Xbox had some decent features. The only problem is once I got off of Game Pass, I realized I'm like, damn, there's not really a lot of stuff I really want to play on Xbox. Like right now, there's a sale. I even have
Yeah.
credit in Xbox, and I'm like, I don't want to buy anything because I was gonna save it for Indiana Jones, but now I'm like, if I wait until April, I can buy Indiana Jones with all the
Yeah.
DLC
Well,
on
that's true.
PlayStation 5, which is my preferred platform. I prefer PlayStation. I'm not gonna lie. I have Switch. I like Nintendo. But if I had to buy a game, I would buy it on PlayStation. I'm
Yeah.
biased. I'm
Me
biased for
too.
Sony.
I'm like that too. But I was just so eager to get Indiana Jones, so I decided to get it from
Yeah,
Microsoft.
I thought about it, but I'm like I'm going to just wait. I put out that patient gaming video. I might as well wait and play the games cuz I bought a lot of games. I bought well, I haven't bought it yet, but I have it sitting in the cart right now. I'm addicted. I have two games. I saw the price of these two games. I said, "Shit, one game is never in print. The other game, I kind of talk some shit, and now I'm gonna have to play it, which is Final Fantasy 16 and Pikmin 3. If I get Pikmin 3, then I own all the Pikmin games.
Yeah.
And Pikmin 3, for whatever reason, is never in print. Like me and my friend, because we game share on Switch. We're like every time Pikmin 3 goes on sale, it ends up being there's not a lot of copies because it's not in print for some reason. Even though they just put out Pikmin 1 and 2 and 4 last year. So I own everybody, if you don't remember, the infamous Amazon didn't give me my game. I opened
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
package. That was for Pikmin 4. I opened up the package. I opened it up live and I was like, hey guys, there's no game in the box. There's no game in the box. So I had to tell them, hey, shit, or tell my buddy, hey, make them ship a new game because he was giving it to me. And then, yeah. So now I have two boxes for Pikmin 4. No, I'm not buying a. I'm not buying a PS5
Yeah, we're
Pro.
not crazy.
Even if someone gave it to me, I would sell it.
Yeah.
I have no reason to own because I have to buy the disc drive. I
Yeah.
have a collection. I have a physical collection of games. So and these are
No.
games that I would definitely go back and play. It's not a lot of games. I don't know what people would
Why
consider a
would
lot of games, like
why am
physical games.
my phone? I see
Let me see how many I have.
the critical
One, two.
drink. Why is it recommending a critical drinker on my phone? Critical drinker. Yeah. Critical drinker. Fuck the critical drinker. Fuck him.
So I have 38 physical PlayStation games. Majority of them are PS4. I only have
Of
seven
course it would be.
physical PS5 games.
So so
And
basically,
then yeah,
every,
I don't have like this like 400 or like even on
um.
my
Well, I was
visual
gonna get anything
library.
on Venom because the guy is dead. What is
No,
that?
they're still making Venom, but I don't think we're getting Venom next year.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any. We're not gonna get any news of Venom to Game Awards since the guy just passed away, Tony Todd.
Yeah, he
It'd
passed
be
away, yeah.
way too soon, and it would not be a good look, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, with the PS5, the PS5, the base model, I mean, if you like I bought the fat PS5. So I got
The
the stand and I
the
got the
PS
disc drive.
the PS5 that ate a lot. That's what they bought.
Yeah, and I have too many controllers too. I have a fourth
The Wiz
controller.
PS5.
I have a red controller, I
You
have a
think
black
you
controller,
think the
and then I
Whistler?
won a LeBron James PlayStation
You think
controller.
you think the Whistler has a PS5?
Probably, yes.
You think it's gamer? You think his gamer tag is the Whistler? Probably not. Because people
Mm.
be trying to add him left and right, right? Like if it was.
Yeah, I there's some games I want on PS4 Red that are physical, but there was games on PlayStation 5 I wanted physically, but I didn't buy. Like probably like when some of these games are like super cheap, I guess I'll buy them physically, but yeah. Um, so yeah, but I mean I do have some games here like I bought so I have Resident Evil, Astrobot, Prince of Persia, the GTA trilogy, Dead Space, Alan Wake 2, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 8 and 7, Plucky Squire. I hate Plucky Squire, man. Fuck Plucky Squire. Alan Wake remastered. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Gotham Knights, another game I cannot stand. Fuck Gotham Knights. I didn't even play it for long, and that game was shit. I have Skyrim. I t- I technically don't have Spider-Man 2 right now because of yeah, different story. I'm gonna have to buy that again physically.
What do you mean buy
Um,
it again?
because me and my friend game share, but we decided to end our PlayStation 5
Oh,
game sharing. And so
oh,
he bought Spider-Man 2
okay.
and he also bought Astrobot. So I actually rebought Astrobot and I was kicking myself because I'm like, I should have bought it physically,
Oh,
not digitally. But it was already on my PlayStation and I was just like, well, fuck it. So Spider-Man 2 which is funny because I actually did own Spider-Man 2 physically and I had to return it. But that's a different story. Um, I have Resident Evil 2, Roller Dome. I have Elden Ring because of the physical copy.
you
Um,
know,
Resident Evil 3, the Quarry. That's one of my physical games.
yeah.
I don't. Oh, that's a. I mean, I technically could buy the PlayStation 5 versions of Uncharted, Spider-Man, and Horizon. You have six DualSense controller. Damn. I think four is
But
enough. Four is enough for me. I bought the
yeah,
new
Brad.
white one.
Do you know how
That's the
expensive
one that I bought.
controllers are? They're like $90 here.
Yeah, they're $90 here. Well, I got this one on sale, the new one, the white one.
Oh, I got my controllers on sale too, man. I waited for the
Yeah.
controller, so yeah, I'm not paying full price for
Deathloop. I have
Deathloop.
Deathloop, which is not a good game, overrated in my
No,
opinion. Ratchet and Clank, and I have Guardians of the Galaxy for well, Fortnite doesn't count. Spider-Man Miles
don't
Morales.
stream Guardians
So
of the Galaxy. You'll definitely get hit.
that's my PS5 games though.
You'll
So
get hit.
33.
You'll get hit with claims with Guardians because they have actual licensed music in it.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Oh,
There's an option to just play the generic music in the game.
don't. Actually, I wouldn't though if playing the game. Did I?
No, it's stream friendly. Not the copy so you could switch on the copyright music or the music that is made for the game that won't get claimed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was thinking about looking for a PlayStation 5 copy of Avengers because I didn't mind the campaign for the game and I
Oh,
played that game on Xbox.
the
I don't
camp.
know how much. Let's see how much it is on PlayStation 5. I
The
kind
camp.
of wonder.
Is it on PlayStation 5?
Yeah, there was a PlayStation 5 physical
I
copy of
have
it.
this. I have the app right here. Let's see. Oh, I have to fucking sign in. Oh, whatever.
Oh shit, the physical. No, you can't fucking. Well, I thought it. Okay. Where could someone? Did they just like get? What the fuck?
That's my phone, guys. I'm vengeance.
I thought they would have been cheaper. They're like 40, $50. Nah, that's not worth that shit. I mean, it's gonna be rare, but
I live near Walmart.
mhm.
Yeah.
Nah, the physical copies I'm talking about. I know that Marvel Adventures is gone from the store.
Oh, is it?
I'll get a physical copy eventually. Yeah, they put out physical copies for Resident Evil 7 and 2
Yeah, it's not in the store
for
anymore.
PlayStation 5. Blinded, do you live near Aaron? Yes, I do live near Aaron. We both live in Toronto. I'm not gonna dox where we live, but
We live in the CN Tower.
well, we live in the same city, yes.
Yeah.
I got most of them on discounts. Yeah, Michelle Obama really wants me to buy. I said you got to buy me something, bish.
Yeah, make Michelle Obama buy something for you.
I thought about when he comes over if I will do a stream and he can be on the stream and then can hear his weird voice. I think he's gonna be like,
He's gonna
he's
sound like
probably gonna say no. He's gonna say no.
he's actually gonna sound like Michelle Obama from the
He does not sound like Michelle Obama. I already said who Michelle Obama looks like. He looks like Joaquin Phoenix.
did,
I'm not even joking about that. I'm not even joking
you
about that.
joke about his movie flopped?
Yeah, I said I only we only me and my friends we saw Joker 2 and
Oh,
we
he was there
came to
too,
like
huh?
the funniest realization. We're like Michelle Obama looks like Joaquin Phoenix and we're like, how did we never see that? Like the same like cheekbones and he's like really skinny. It's like god damn, like holy shit. It's like Michelle Obama, damn man.
How's Michelle Obama? How did he take it?
Yeah, we told him and he's like he doesn't see it. And I'm like, man, you
Of
stupid
course,
man.
course
It's
not.
very like because Joaquin Phoenix has these high cheekbones. It's very similar to Michelle Obama. Very similar.
Man, you'll find a Walmart in any city, man. Believe me.
Yeah.
It's
I used to live near a Walmart. They
no, just
closed.
2 hours.
They closed because people are robbing the Walmart,
They close
which is
because of being
crazy.
robbed. You ever heard of extra security, beef up security?
Now they beefed up security, but they were losing
Yeah.
merchandise at a loss, and so they had to close the Walmart. It's really embarrassing too. It's like, dude, you never close a fucking Walmart. So yeah, that was pretty bad.
It's probably for the people on the inside are stealing everything. It's probably the employees.
Now the way it works is like, yeah, if someone steals something, you can't really go after them for it. It's like if they're there and they get caught, you tell them to put it back. But if they're running out of the store, you can't do anything about it.
Well, it's weird because when I walk into Walmart, I don't see a security guard anywhere.
I know this because I did security.
Yeah.
Security is a bitch.
Well, security in Canada is so useless because they're not allowed to carry weapons.
No,
Like,
they can carry weapons, not guns.
yeah,
You
not
can
guns.
carry
But
batons.
that's the thing. That's the thing, Blind. They can't carry guns.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the stores don't want them to carry a
See,
baton.
Blind. Say a store's getting robbed, and somebody has a gun. What's the security guard gonna do? What if they wear a bulletproof vest, but they can't fire back?
No, yeah. Well, the thing is, most of the people who are in stores buying or robbing things, chances are they're not going to have a weapon on them. Like, it's very rare they're going to have a weapon on them because
Any
usually what they're
gun?
going to do is they're just like they would they would like sneak stuff in and put it in their pockets or put it in
Yeah.
their bag and then go. Um, they do like in groceries, like or grocery stores. Dude, they do some crazy shit in grocery stores, like
Yeah.
to
Do
steal
you
shit.
when you're at a grocery store? Do you say for a grape? Say you want. Do you take a pick a small piece of grape and eat it and see what it's like before you actually buy the whole thing?
No, I don't think I ever done that. No.
There's people that do that.
No, that's weird. I don't do that.
Or
I
you
mean,
do.
I could see some sense in doing that, but like, but why? It's just look at it and see, okay, is this right? And if it's bad, you can return it and
You
get
know
your
what
money back.
you know what you do if you go to a Bop Barn? I don't know if they have Bop Barn in
Yeah,
the US, but Bop Barn's a candy store, right? Candy chocolate store.
yeah,
Just like,
or yeah, it's like a bulk of place because
and
there's other stuff than candy, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure like people sneak their hand in the candy. They
Yeah,
open.
that one is fine. I think that's okay.
They use this, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. Don't even
Because it's
buy
like
it.
the way it's set up, you could scoop in and
Yeah.
then take one. But with the grapes, you're reaching into some
You
in a
know,
bag that people have to buy.
go to Baskin Robbins and you're not sure what you want. Just ask for a bunch of free
Yeah, you
samples
could
and
sample
leave.
it. Well, I don't think they will give you like they won't let you sample everything.
No, the big because
Yeah,
they'll catch on.
I think you could sample a couple of things, but they're
It
not gonna
doesn't.
let you sample
Yeah, they'll
everything.
catch on. They'll catch on.
Yeah, because then you can easily be like, "Well, I'm full," and walk away, right? Scam them. It's like, well, technically the samples equal to normal ice cream, right? Or at Costco when they have like the
Yeah,
samples and like yeah, some you would see some people abusing it.
of course, it's free food, right?
Man, yeah, like they just come in and it's like, oh, it's
This is my
Costco.
lunch. It's
Blah,
my
blah, blah,
dinner.
blah.
Still going to eat.
Yeah, like come in and take all the samples at Costco. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's. I think that's what the Costco guys do.
Well, they go to the thing is, I rarely
Yeah,
go and buy the food at Costco. Like I actually think the prepared food that they have at Costco, like the one thing I don't know if they have this in the States. We're gonna if I go to the States, I don't know if I'll be going to the States because of, Mr. Trump, but um but uh
yeah.
I really like the chicken salad at Costco. I think it's one of the best things at Costco. I don't know if they have that in the States, but this one thing I've been addicted for years. Okay. Like if Costco went under, I might have to jump off a bridge.
A
That's how I'm
Costco,
addicted to this shit.
Costco the day Costco goes under is, yeah, that's like
Yeah,
Armageddon.
that's never going to happen. But if it ever did, that would be crazy. Have you ever met anyone famous? Yes, I have. It's the same person I talked about.
I'm a famous.
I've met Drake in person. He's a fraud.
You really did you really meet him in person?
You know the when the Raptors won?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him in person. We were standing next to him.
Y- You were at
It
the
was like,
parade?
"Oh shit." Yeah, I went to the parade, which was
Oh, I
crazy.
didn't.
It was insane.
Yeah, but there was like
I
a shooting
never
there, wasn't
saw
there?
so many people on the streets of Toronto. It was insane.
Yeah.
It got so insane. I think they said some guy pulled out a gun and shot in the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was right in near City Hall. City Hall. By the way, when you go downtown, City Hall is always dead. But when that day, dude, I've never seen City Hall that crowded. It was
I never seen
insane.
Toronto that crowded.
Yeah, I've never Toronto. The thing is, there's a lot of people in Toronto,
It's
but it's like it never feels like it's
it's
like New York. It does not feel like that at all.
blinded. If the Leafs ever win the Stanley Cup, it's gonna be one of
Dre said
the
you look
worst.
like Drake. Yo, if he said that, that'd be crazy.
But blinded. If the Leafs ever win the Stanley Cup, it's gonna be 10 times as nuts.
Oh, it's gonna be nuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's never gonna happen
I
though.
know, but if it does, oh my god.
I don't even watch hockey, but the amount of times people have said that over the course of my
Yeah.
life, 24
But
years, it's
if
never
it
going to
does if
happen.
it does happen, what Americans probably saw what the Toronto celebration, the NBA championship, it's not going to be anything compared to the Leafs.
Oh,
It's
I
gonna
think that might be like the first. That might be like the first time there's like insane riots in Toronto
oh
or some crazy shit.
oh yeah oh
Yeah, we
yeah.
had riots during the G20. That was like 10. No, that's like holy shit. That's like almost 14 years or 15 years ago
Don't
now.
say that, Red. The Leafs are very good this year, man. They're
Yes,
first in
we
the
do. We
division.
also have a chain called Chicken Salad
Yeah.
Chick that has dozens of. Ooh, I wish we. This is what I mean. I'm like, I wish I
Fed,
was American just for the food.
I
You
don't.
guys get the best
Your
shit.
your
Meanwhile, we're
Ducks.
stuck here with fucking Tim Hortons.
Your
Tim
Ducks,
Hortons
your
on every
Ducks,
single
your
fucking
Ducks
block.
cannot even get to 500. Your Ducks has been in last place for like 3 or 4 or 5 seasons in a row, man. Your Ducks suck.
Oh man.
Blinded. Do you remember? You were very young. I was actually quite young too. But you
Mm,
remember in Vancouver when they lost the Stanley Cup and how crazy that was?
yeah.
Like, was 2011? That was insane. The Vancouver people went nuts when they lost. Oh
Right.
my
Yeah,
fucking!
yeah, yeah. That was insane. Actually, there's a story. What year was that?
I think 2010 or 2011.
Really?
Yeah.
When they were
About
all
it.
like flipping over the cars and shit?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought that was like I thought that was like in the early 2000s, but okay.
No, that was 2010.
Yeah, I actually do know that Degrassi. They use the unsold rotisserie chicken, which I don't mind. I like that too. I like that too. It makes sense. I just like the chicken salad. It's like I don't know why every time I make the chicken salad, it's like I'd rather
You
just
should
have the
have Tim
Costco
Hortons.
one.
Oh, some American cities have Tim Hortons.
Yeah, you don't want Tim Hortons, bro. You don't want Tim Hortons. Maybe like 15 years ago. Now Tim Hortons is like Burger King, bro. It's fucking trash. I mean, they're selling fucking pizza at fucking Tim Hortons.
They
What
are
is
selling
going
pizza
on?
at Tim Hortons.
Yeah,
I
Tim.
see it
I
on the
had Tim
menu.
Hortons today.
I was
I was reluctant. I didn't want Tim Hortons, but
I was
I was like,
tempted to
fucking.
I was tempted to get the pizza. I was like, there were like a
I had it.
McDonald's.
It's ass.
I heard it's
Actually,
ass.
you know what's funny too?
Like McDonald's is
Before
ass.
it went public, the Tim Hortons near me did a pilot
Let me
program with the pizza 2 years ago.
let me say
2 years
something.
ago, right? Okay, go say sorry.
Most fast food places that serve pizza is trash.
Mm.
It's true. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, there's a conundrum in the U.S. Right? I hear you guys hate Domino's and Pizza Hut.
We got pizza.
Pizza Hut and Domino's here is actually much
Pizza
better.
Hut's amazing here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
your our Pizza Hut and Domino's is pizza.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind because pizza, I still go there because
I do
there's
too.
one thing, literally one thing that I don't think anybody has mastered that pizza has. It's their dipping sauce, the
Yeah. Oh,
garlic dipping sauce.
that's
It's insane. I don't know who made that dipping sauce, but someone needs to show us the recipe. But because every single person that has tried it is like, why don't they sell this at every single pizza place? It's crazy.
I remember the thing is, I remember Burger King used to be like the biggest competition to
Yeah.
McDonald's, but now like McDonald's is like it's not even close anymore. Like what happened?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened?
Burger King is slop,
Yeah,
but I like the milkshakes.
but what
Um,
happened to Burger King? Like,
I don't know. We have Little Caesars too here.
yeah,
I just don't really have Little Caesars to be honest. Even though they're like super cheap, it's just like eh.
we have
It's like you rather just go to Pizza or whatever's around the corner.
my. I have a piece I could just walk across to
Nah,
there.
nah, red. No, the Burger King chicken sandwich. That's like the only good thing at Burger King.
Where you don't like pizza red? No, it's not the
I don't
best.
even think he's never even seen a pizza. Sh- Stop calling it pizza. It's called
Unfortunately,
pizza. Just
there's
Google
a
it.
lot of pizzas compared to Pizza Hut there here in
Yeah,
Toronto.
they're on. Well, it's not like Tim Hortons. Like Tim Hortons, like legit. This is how bad it is with Tim Hortons.
Yeah, Tim
It's
Hortons
like
is
you
everywhere.
walk down the street, there's a Tim Hortons. You go into the mall,
There's
there's
Tim
Tim
Hortons.
Hortons.
It's everywhere, Tim Hortons.
It's everywhere.
You
It's
know what's like?
fucking everywhere.
You know what's like that? It's not fast food, but it's Shoppers. Shoppers is everywhere too.
Yeah, Shoppers is like pretty much everywhere. But yeah, like Tim Hortons, like where I live is like, dude, like the
Yes,
mall literally has Tim Hortons.
yes,
Outside of the mall has Tim Hortons,
yes,
dude, and
yes.
then up the street, just like three
Oh,
fucking
want to hear
lights.
a funny
There's a Tim
story?
Hortons.
Want to hear a funny? You know, sometimes EB and GameStop are all one company, but sometimes they use
Yeah.
some game stores. You still use the EB name.
Hmm.
I used to live in an area where it was like five EBs, five GameStop slash
Damn.
EBs in the vicinity of each other. Two on Young Street, um,
Right.
one near Steeles in Dufferin,
Okay.
one near the Promenade. I'm kind of doxing
Hmm.
myself a little
Yeah,
bit,
you're kind of doxing yourself because it's
but
like,
you get the
yeah,
point. There used to be a lot. There used to be a lot.
yeah, because I mean, this is with me doxing, but you live
Yeah,
in Vaughan, right? Because I
yeah,
technically live where I live is like the foot of like Toronto, Mississauga,
yeah.
Brampton. Brampton's another
I'm,
fucking story, and
I was
Vaughan.
like, I was like to the ones near the two that are really near each other at the
Hmm.
mall and basically across the street. I'm like, why you need two in the same area? I'm like, that's why.
I don't even know. It doesn't that doesn't even make sense. But
But it's
Vaughan has like, I mean,
GameStop is
there used
though
to be like stuff spread out in Vaughan.
Games
What's the mall in Vaughan? I forget
Von
what it's called.
Mills.
Vaughan Mills, yeah, stupid, yeah. I haven't been there in a while.
GameStop in Toronto and the GTA has been slowly declining. Like they've been
Right.
right, they've been losing stores.
Yeah, the mall near me, they closed the
Yeah,
GameStop.
yeah, same, and like that's why I can't go to GameStop to buy games
I
anymore.
didn't even like that GameStop
Oh, the Toys R Us
the
near
dudes
me.
that used to sell me shit in there, we used to get in arguments with them. I'm not even joking. It used to be over really dumb things too. So it's like, dude, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop coming here.
Um,
It would be over when I bought Batman Arkham Knight. The guy was giving me a hard time that I didn't pre-order the game,
wait,
and I'm like,
they're allowed to sell non-pre-orders on the date of
yeah,
release.
I know, but like he still was giving me a hard time. He was like, you should have
But
pre-ordered the game, right? Like,
but
why wouldn't you pre-order the game? It was a birthday present. Like,
but
no.
but they always at GameStop and EB they always have sections for pre-orders and for non-pre-orders.
Yeah, I mean, well, regardless if it's a popular game, they're supposed to have a set amount, and then they
Yeah,
have the one set
exactly.
aside for pre-orders.
You get the
But yeah,
number. You get the number of how many pre-orders you got for the game, and you set the mini games as the matches to pre-orders, and then you get the other copies of the games that you get to sell on stock for non-pre-orders.
yeah. Well, he also was saying, well, you're gonna miss out on the Red Hood DLC, and I told him I didn't care because
You're gonna get the
I'm
DLC
like
anyway.
I kind of knew what was the story of it, so I was like, well, to me, I don't really see the
So
significance of it.
he
That's what I
spoiled it
told
to
him.
you.
I didn't spoil. He didn't spoil it, but like I didn't. I knew what was going to happen, and so I was like, well, I don't see the point of
Oh
the
yeah,
DLC with the
you want to
story.
go to Toys R Us? Come to Canada, Red.
Yeah, Toys R Us is still here,
Yeah, barely here though, and
barely.
they have like HIV now in Toys R Us.
I
Like
think there was one Toys R Us in Vaughan Mills. Is that
there is
gone?
no Mills. Yeah, that's
Oh,
no,
it's
that's
still
there.
there.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I used to go there when I was a kid.
The Von
The
Mills.
Von Mills, do you remember? Yeah, Von Mills.
You could take the subway now to Von Mills.
Oh, they put it in. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but Von Mills, didn't they used to have like this NASCAR place? Do you remember that?
I
They had
think
like this
so.
NASCAR area where you would go in and it was like mini carts and you would drive in them.
Yes, they still have that. I
They
think they still
do?
have that.
I thought they
They have an
replaced it with
arcade.
something Lego.
They have an arcade. They have laser tag. Yeah. Yep. They still have all that. Von
Yeah.
Mills.
Yeah, and the food court too was. Oh yeah, and they have the EV games there, like right in the food court. I haven't been there in years.
You ever been to like the non-franchise video game stores? They're so sketchy. They have like a games that are not supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Actually, there's one that I used to go to, um, like just browsing. I never bought anything from them, but there's one near High Park, like
Yeah.
right outside the subway. That place is pretty good. Like if you want to buy like collector stuff, like games that are rare,
Hmm.
they
Oh
had a
yeah.
lot of rare games, but they were expensive as hell. And they had a lot of rare amiibos too. And I was like, damn, I was like, this is crazy. And no one was going in the store too. There wasn't a lot of people going in the store. But every time I go in that area, like I said, someone is going to come up to me and say, "Did I ever
Oh
say this stream?
no.
Did I ever say
Oh
this on stream? The crazy lady, the crazy lady who harassed me for years because I gave her a number, which was dumb as fuck."
wait, no, you didn't say this one. No, the one
Yeah,
you.
this is okay. This is like it's kind of okay. So me and my friends were walking. Michelle Obama was there, by the way. Michelle Obama can testify to this story. Okay,
Okay, vouch for you. It's an
he
alibi.
can. Yes, if he's in the chat, ask him about the crazy lady. Okay, this
Okay,
lady.
I'll ask when you do a stream.
This was like an older lady, right? Who okay, so I was like in the park and I was using my gimbal for my phone,
Yeah,
right? And so all these people were like staring at me because they were like, "Oh, what are you doing with the phone?" Right? And so this one lady came up and was asking what it was about, and she was like, "Oh, like, are you a videographer? Like, could you like record stuff? Like, or you know what I mean? Like." And I
yeah,
was like, "Okay, yeah, I do some stuff, right?" And so she was like, we were talking to her, and then she's like, "Okay, well, I have this book that I'm making that is like going to expose the police, right?" And it's like, okay, like she was talking about all these like different cases and stuff. So I was kind of like intrigued because at first, like, yeah, it sounded a little bit crazy, but then it was like, okay, like, yeah, the more we were talking to her, it's like the more she was getting information out of us, right? And so she was getting the most information out of
yeah,
me, and Monkey too. Monkey was there. She was getting information out of him too. And
yeah.
so so I gave her my number. I'm like, "Hey, we can have a rate. We could talk about what you want to record, right?" So one time she's calling me and she used to call me all the fucking time. And it was fucking insane. I used to have to not pick up the phone because the conversations were just about fucking Trump. It was fucking insane, dude. It was just like she's writing this book to prove she's like that's what I knew. I'm like, dude, I fucked up, bro. I fucked up so
Oh,
bad. I should have never given this lady my number because all she did was call. She didn't even want to talk about the fucking the price that I wanted. I talked about. I'm like, hey, wherever you want to go, just pay me the money and I will record the stuff for you and I'll send it to you. I'll edit it and whatever, right? And then she just would be like, Trump is gonna save us all. Trump's gonna save. I'm like, oh no, it's one of these fucking crazy people. He's like, oh, there's a new world order and blah blah
a
blah,
new
and they're fucking
order. She's an
yeah,
Alex Jones supporter.
yeah.
Oh,
She
she's
was
definitely
she
an
was
Infowars.
like a
Oh,
Canadian, like she it was like batshit fucking insane, bro. It was just
she's not
like
fantastic.
oh, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe there's people who live in
She's
Toronto who act like
Infowars.
this.
She works for Infowars, Palmy.
Yeah, yeah. And then she was like telling me, she was like, send
Who's
me
Alex
links to this
Jones?
guy. And I was like, look, I was showing my friends too. I'm like, this is insane. This is actually insane, right? Like she's sending me these links of these people, and they're all just like those evangelical Trump type of people, like all
Oh
just being
no,
like,
the Jim Jones,
Trump,
the Christians.
Trump, Trump. They get on their fucking heads and knees and they're praying for Trump. And Oh my fucking god! Like Trump's gonna save us, and the world's fucking falling apart,
It's
and
a
all
call.
these fucking crazy conspiracies, and you're like, what did I fucking do? Why? Why? And then like just it used to be years too. Like sometimes, and I would mess up too because I would forget her
Of
number. Like
course.
I deleted it, and so like one time I picked up the phone and I'm like, "Hello, who's this?" And then it was like, "Oh fuck, it's the fucking lady. It's that fucking lady again. Oh my fucking god, why did I pick up the phone?" And then she's like, and she has a fucking good memory too. She's like, my name. Everybody knows my name though, right? Like
I know your name.
Jordan. My name's Jordan, right? Jordan, what how you doing? It's been a while. I'm like, oh fuck, what am I
Make your
supposed to do?
friends, huh?
So one time she just yeah, and she would not let me like get in a word. She's like one of those people. So I just had to hang up the phone. I just had to hang up the phone. I was like, fuck. I just hang up the phone because it was just
Yeah.
like it's like Trump, 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 Trump. I can't fucking listen. Like the Trump evangelical type of people are batshit fucking insane. Like they all think like Trump's gonna save them and like Trump is gonna like bring
Is
them
the
to the
Messiah?
afterlife
No,
and yeah, he's like
Trump is
Trump is
Jesus. Trump is Jesus is reincarnated.
yeah, it's like they're going to like yeah, like she went on this whole thing and was like, "Yo, the police are like, they're because at first it was started off was like, oh, the police have like done all these terrible things to women, and I want to put a like a spotlight to it." So I'm like, okay, I'm like, hey, that's a nice cause,
Well,
right?
she suckered you,
I
huh?
agree with
Yeah, she suckered you.
this message, right? There's a lot of laws that need to be fixed in Canada surrounding this issue. So I was like, okay, yeah, fine, right? And then she was like, you know, it just started spiraling into that Trump stuff. And I wish I could record the stuff she was saying because it was so crazy. The links and the YouTube videos that you just and I just went on to it because I thought it was funny, right? Like
You,
I didn't say that to her, but I thought it was funny, like the crazy things some of these like Trump
you
fanatics
should
would
you
get
should be a
into.
comedic on stage to talk about this. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was just like there's a lot of people I know in my personal life who are Trump fanatics, but they're American, right? So it's like you could do whatever, but like
Yeah.
the people who live here who are Trump fanatics, fuck man. Like and I'm talking about the evangelical type of people who are like they're like at church being like, pray that Trump is gonna help us. Trump is gonna save us. Trump is gonna be here with us
Yeah, Trump
in
is
heaven. Like those types of people.
Trump is Jesus to them.
Yeah, it's crazy, crazy fucking types of people, man.
Orange ducks. Oh man, this is a good stream plan, but it's really almost 12:30.
Crazy.
It's almost 12:30. This stream
Yeah,
was
it's
also
almost
this
12:30.
long. Yeah, you all heard my announcements. So, but yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'm sorry.